What's your... Do I follow that one? I don't know. There's so goddamn many. What's your YouTube? The underscore TikTok underscore shit. The... No, that's not an underscore. Hold on! Underscore. Hold on the comments, guys. The underscore TikTok. Underscore. Storage. Shit. Oh, no, I didn't want to... Not the voice. How about search? How about that? Could you just do that? Oh, I think I found it, guys. Good morning, Brian. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I'm going to be re-streaming Holly Mae's live from last night, alright? Hey, glaucoma. Thanks, Storage Shed. My God, Ranger! What do we mean? Oh my gosh, is that a new manifest? Is that upgraded? Because that looked like a galaxy. Was that the moon? Or was that Uranus? Oh, what was, Jessica? Ranger, the planet! My gosh, here we go already. Shit. Hey, Malibu! Holly Mae's live. My gosh. I like to replay so I can hear it in 2 times speed. My gosh. Well, I heard it was very interesting. And, potentially I spoke about, I don't know. I just found it, so clearly I ain't watched it. And we're gonna watch it together. Is that alright? Is that what you guys want to do? Good. That's what we're gonna do. Thank you so much, Mimi. Thank you, everyone, for your daily team armies. Thank you so much. A happy Sunday! You know, we're gonna kind of try to keep it clean for the Lord's Day, but... Thank you, Mimi. We're gonna, like, try to keep it as clean as we can for the Lord's Day, but I heard that it wasn't, like, necessarily clean. You know what I mean? Hopefully Holly Mae shuts up long enough for us to understand what's even going on in this bitch, but chances are probably not, so we're gonna do our best, and I'll try to come up with something to help us cope. Whatever that might be. I don't have Snickers, because I don't eat it. So, does everybody have your snacks, your breakfast? Thank you, Bren. Thank you for the community gifts. Cindy's in the house. Get your snacks, come on. Sorry, I'm rushing. I had 2 cups of coffee, I don't know. This is my third. And I don't know what it's gonna bring, you know what I mean, drama-wise. It's, you know, sorry, Jessica, don't get the chocolate, please. And if you do, can you grab the Hey Dudes and not the Crocs? Because Crocs have holes in them, and it reminds me of like a spatula with holes in it. It hurts more, you know what I mean? So could you do the Hey Dudes? Please. It was said that you're a racist, K-Dot. Tay's like, let me run, hurry up, I'm gonna burn smoke, grab my second cup of coffee. Alright, we're gonna let Tay get her coffee, alright? Everybody just hang on tight. What, in Holly Mae? Oh gosh, yeah, this is, in screenshots. So let me get this correct, okay? So I got like a mild breakdown. I got a very mild breakdown. That basically Bree's shit on the back end was exposed. There were some conversations and some text messages by not MJ, NJ. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. Just found alive. We're gonna replay it.
Oh, sorry, I just want to tell you something very quickly. I might be coming back to the US faster than we thought because we got a red flag warning yesterday from the State Department, and dependents might get sent back.
Trying to contain myself right now. Like where, Ranger?
Well, I'd have to go back to where we were. We were in Washington State, so that's where I would go back to.
Say it's Michigan or something on the Great Lakes or something.
Oh, okay. Michigan on the Great Lakes. I don't know for sure, so everybody calm down. We just got this thing from the State Department saying that there's a red flag warning, and sometimes that causes the dependents to be sent back, which would be me and the dogs.
I just wanted to let everybody know that you heard it here first. Ranger's on her way to Michigan because she felt horrible, and her country gave her a red flag because she hadn't told me in person that she really loved me. And so she's on her way here, guys. She's gonna come by boat across.
Well, I don't know. Listen, we just got it yesterday. My husband hasn't even talked to his I don't even know his command. I don't know how to call it, but
turns out I'm the commander. I've been the commander the whole time. Just I wasn't supposed to say anything, but I'm so elated right now. So you're like on your way.
It would depend on so he would maybe stay for 6 months, and so I would probably just kind of rent something for a while, and then wherever his job took him, that's probably where we would be. It's like when you're in the military.
Oh yeah, let me contact.
I'll give you their information on the back end.
Shelter. Let me call the shelter and let them know.
Okay, I'll let you get back to your show. I'll be in here. We're all in here to listen.
Period. Hold on, I'm writing a note. I gotta contact the shelter and let them know that I can foster any red.
Yeah, Cindy just said that they're preparing the ground troops. Yeah, they've been over there for, I want to say, 90 days preparing, but I guess they're going to start going in. I don't know everything. I just saw the news. That was on the news. That's nothing private.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And keep them safe. Okay, I got the note for the commander.
Okay. So let you get back, and we'll be in the comments.
All right, it might get messy. Everybody clutch your breath.
That's okay. I got my bib on. Don't worry.
Oh, your bib. Yeah, that's good. Catches the leftovers. I love that part, especially when I get hungry later. I just reach it, man. You know what I'm saying? Them little rubber bibs that catch the shit. You know what I mean? And if you leave it on all day, you get snacks all day. You never have to worry about getting up and making more. Tay's got her coffee, so we're all set. Everyone else got their. Sorry, Jessica. Okay. The chocolate's here. Okay. Everybody's got their fucking snacks. Everybody's got their snacks. Blue, I have no idea. What was that? I don't know. I didn't hear anything about your name. Blue, why do you think so about you, Blue? It ain't. I don't know. I think I spoke about you. I don't know. We're all gonna watch it together. I had to find it first. I ain't watched it. Hey, Tyson! Tyson's my biggest fan. All right, let me get this shit. Part of the lie! I swear I hit play. Thank you, Tess.
Oh, hey, my bad. I was not paying attention. Oh, my God, I got distracted. My bad.
Hey, you jalapenos.
My bad. That was loud as hell, huh? My bad. Fuck. My bad.
I don't know if I can.
How are you guys doing? Everybody.
I don't know if I can do her on 2 times speed. You know what I mean? It gets to me.
Got a snack.
Hey, I asked first. Thank you, Don.
Listen. Any of my mods in here right now? Heartbroken. any of my mods in here right now? Because if you are, listen. Can we all the troll accounts that we don't know, because we know our trolls, right? Like we know our trolls enough. And this fucking camera that irritates me. Give me 1 second so I can fix this.
You can't understand her, don't you? Yeah, I know. Sometimes it gets hard. She's very passionate. Ooh, everyone actually bringing your own side period. Yeah, grab your snacks. You guys are gonna need it today. Happy Sunday. Starting off with a bing bang bong. Yeah, you were confused about the NJ, and I know, yeah, that almost got me a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? I almost canceled myself because I was like, the fuck is she talking about? But it's NJ. Apparently NJ had a lot to say and showed some stuff, so I don't know. We're about to find out together, aren't we? Thank you, Mama. Beer Garden World Cup party. Nobody invited me. Beer would probably make me feel bloated anyway. I didn't want to come. I thought they said MJ at first too. I was like, oh, it's too late for MJ to be in the yeah. Big facts. Jade knows my schedule. Don't be jealous, guys. Hello?
I'm sorry.
I was on vacation. Want to make sure y'all are good.
Keep up with them.
Hey.
They were all over the place.
Well, buckle up. All right. Everybody got their snacks? Everybody's good down there? We just, quick my break. We want to make sure y'all are good.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
It's kind of personal, don't you think?
All right.
Hey.
I'm gonna play something. Okay, I'm gonna play a clip that, bitch, when I heard it, I was like, huh? The fuck? Now, mind you, I do want to give a shout out and
Sorry to piss you off. What did I do, Kendra? Whatever it is, I'm real sorry. I'll make up for it later. Can somebody make her a couple dozen cookies? Throw extra chocolate in there. I think it's almost her time of the lunches. It'll be alright. We're gonna get you taken care of, Kendra.
say a thank you to all the supporters who reached out to me while I was on vacation, only to tell me either how beautiful I looked or how happy we were or how much fun we were looking like we were having, or, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to like checking up for real on like a human to human level. I just want to say thank you so much for that. Nobody came to me about drama, and I really appreciate that. But when I got back, hun,
Thank you, Cindy.
you know, my little nosy ass caught up. So I'm gonna play a clip that was very interesting to me. Okay.
Thank you, singing.
Oh, I'm sorry. This may go left, but here I am. I missed this live yesterday, and I wish I didn't. I wish I actually went in there. I don't like how y'all just did Michael, honestly, in this on this situation, because Malibu, let's be honest, y'all still ain't even apologized for what.
Oh, man. I watched this part of the... I already know where this is going to go already. I already know where this is going to go already. I haven't watched this, and I already know where this is going to go. This is going to go... Okay, all right.
Y'all did to me and what we just witnessed a couple weeks ago. Now, Malibu, you did send me a message. However, You copy and pasted that message to me, Queen of Blessings, and Cordell. The same message, copy and paste.
So Blue does leave this live and come back, and they do
More than
have
really.
like a civil conversation. We just got to get through it. But hang on 1 second.
And well, no, that's good. I'm glad that they had the conversation. But I'm just speaking on even like for y'all to want him to apologize for what he did to y'all, and y'all ain't even apologize for what y'all do to people.
Bree, if I do recall, we had apologized prior, like that whole weekend that took place, one. And the reason that I copied and pasted, because I was apologizing to all of you for not doing the right thing. So, and there was only 2 people that responded. And I've been giving you your space because that's what you asked for.
Yeah, you copied and pasted it to all the people. And the reason why only 2 people responded.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm playing the whole thing for one, but for 2, people in the chat, I'm gonna tell you like this. We know our trolls over here, right? Like we know who, we might not know their government and shit like that, but we know the regular ones that be here and be around and shit like that. So any new trolls, yeah, request them a box, and if they don't accept, block their ass. Fuck them, fuck any of that, block them.
Can I say one thing?
Mm-hmm.
Bree, are you going to tell Michael that you say that you ain't going to argue with men that take up the Just curious.
All right, now I'm gonna continue playing this because I would like, I'm catching up.
Blue messaged me too, Malibu messaged me too. And when one person read their message, I said, oh, that sounds like my message. And then the other person was like, yeah, she sent me this message. And I said, read me what the message said. It was the same message I got. So hell no, I'm not responding back to that shit. Because that shit is crazy to me. That's right there is weird. Like, especially to me. Like, okay, if you feel some type of way and you feel like you need to apologize to all the black women, okay, whatever it is, what it is. But when you apologize to me, you sat in that fucking panel while people were speaking on my parenting. You were speaking on people, you were sitting in a panel with somebody that was speaking on me as a person. When I came to you and I
Not doing boxes right now.
apologize, I didn't do no back end shit. I didn't come to you and say, hey, Malibu, I apologize for saying you don't stand up for black people. I came to Smash this panel and I apologize to you in your face in front of everybody. While Smash's comments attacks me. Period. So the fact that you sent me a copy and paste message, that was insincere as fuck to me. Especially when you did more to me than you did to anybody else. And also, we were trying to build a relationship and trying to do this, and I get a copy and paste message.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean I've done more to you than I've done to anybody else?
I'm talking about you did more to me than you did to Queen of Blessings, who you sent the other So I shouldn't have got the same message that they got. If you were going to send a generic message to the black women that were disappointed, cool. But
it wasn't generic. I'm sorry, Brie. It wasn't generic, and it would have been the same thing that I would have said.
I apologize. This was on July 17th.
In a live to
year.
all of you. That's how I was looking at it. And if you took it insensitive or generic, I apologize for that. But that's not what I was trying to do.
It was very insensitive because at the end of the day, I'm not copy and pasting. If I hurt multiple people, I'm not copy and pasting and sending that message. Because at that point, I might as well put it on my TikTok and make it as a general message to every black person that's affected that I didn't DM personally, or I would have said it in a live, so it can go to everybody. That's what I would have done if it was just I'm like, you copied and pasted and sent it to everybody. So it's like, shit, man, she just saying that because she knows she was fucked up for what she did, and she's trying to cover herself. Like, it didn't seem sincere to me. That's why I didn't respond back. And I won't respond back because that shit, to know that you sent me the same message that you sent, that's like a man sending every woman a good morning message. How you gonna feel? You gonna be like, that man don't give a fuck about me? He sent the same.
Hold on, Southern. Hold on. My bad. All right.
Message to 5 other bitches. So there's that. But like I said, y'all can't call people out and then y'all not standing on y'all shit. Y'all never apologized to me. When we got back cool, y'all didn't apologize to me for anything was said. I apologized to y'all, and then we just act like everything was cool. We would just moved on past everything. Now, there was never an apology to me, and if it was, I need to see it. Like, because nobody has taken accountability for the things that y'all have said to me. That was the first one. Virgo played that live. That was the first time I've seen that live. And to know, I knew.
If anybody's confused about what live, she's talking about the live that her and Queenie replayed several times and brought to Messy Talk and all the things like that. She's referring to that live, as in the live in Virgos was the first time. Yeah, that's the live that she's talking about right there. She's, it was like maybe the 5th time she heard it, but it must have took 5 times to register. I don't know, but okay. For the confused ones asking what live she's talking about.
I was over there saying y'all whatever's. We all were. I was talking about you looking like Edna Mode. I think I talked about Smashy's forehead. Smashy talked about my boobs. But the simple fact of it is that you sat up in that box and said, oh, she only said it once.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna stop right there real quick. And the reason why is because keyword, keywords, I should say. All she said was that Malibu looked like Edna and smashed his forehead. That's weird. But also, these ain't gonna go in order. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. But yeah, the floor is yours. Also, too, let me just say something real quick. The everybody knows about the principal, but I feel like there's a lot of people in this world, on this app, off this app, and all that really truly believes, feel, and live by. You lie on me, bitch. I'm coming to tell the truth on all of us. Cause I'm not the only one that feels like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. Quite a few other people do too. So, yeah. But go ahead, grab your snacks. Go ahead, NJ.
So
Where's
first
the
I want
meat?
to say that I feel like I got wrapped up in this TikTok shit. I got too wrapped up in it. And I want to publicly apologize to the people in the comments if I've hurt your feelings. If I know I've been hateful. Holly Mae, I've been hateful to you. I apologize to you, but I want to apologize to you publicly.
Oh, girl, listen. Fuck that public shit. Me and you already talked. Me and you already talked.
We
Period.
hate bonded, right? We hate bonded.
No, the fuck we didn't hate bond because we can show.
Holly Mae, shut up and let her talk. Sorry. Fuck.
Our whole fucking messages right now.
Yeah.
And not one time have we hate bonded at all. I am not gonna lie. For one, the first telling thing to me was you tucked tail so fucking quick. I knew it was your first time ever getting into some shit like this. For one. For two, this shit's been happening forever. I've been around for a long fucking time, as you have as well. But you've seen, everybody's seen how many times I've been in a breakup, all that shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, Again, you lie on me. I'm telling the truth on all of us. I don't give a fuck. And obviously, you feel the same way, for one. But for two, I seen what the fuck was happening when you were blamed for shit that I was told was somebody else by Jeff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple as that. When motherfuckers got a pattern of behavior, oh yeah, pay attention to that shit.
It's crazy because
So when you reached out, that is why I responded.
I reached out to you
And
before
not to
the shit even
apologize or none
popped
of that
off.
shit. But yeah, I would just listen. We can do all that. Play that shit. Stilettos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All right, which one do you start with?
oh, go ahead.
All right, give me just a second.
We already know that motherfuckers are gonna run with their hate bonding and blah 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 blah. No, ma'am, no ham. We're gonna show how motherfuckers really hate bond because that's what I'm saying. Play, just roll the bean footage.
All right, give me 1 second.
Give me 2 seconds. The timing is divine. Was it 2? Did I do a good job? It was 3. I'm sorry I
I'm
lied.
walking for the.
Sorry I lied. Sorry that I lied.
Well, this is her talking about Malibu. Let me know if you can't hear it.
But I said because I'm trying to respect her, I respect my elders. So I told her that I was trying to respect her. So the fuck, I just.
Sorry, I hear you.
Listen, let me also start. Let me just quickly public service announcement. Okay. Trust and believe that me and NJ had a conversation because of one thing and one thing only. That's because not only did NJ say I talk shit, my bad. I know I talk shit, my bad.
Just a friendly reminder. NJ, not M. It wasn't me. Mark safe. I didn't do anything at all. I've been really good today. Actually. I woke up and chose not to be naughty. yet. About 20 more minutes.
We're good. No. NJ let me know what the fuck she as well said about me. All right?
How
She didn't
sweet.
hide, sugarcoat, or try to make herself look better than anyone else at all. She also ain't the one that been at every fucking panel, every fucking live, and
No.
holding lives herself, acting as if she's a fucking victim. As you have, Bree. So you want to go over there and hoot and holler and do all the things you're doing? That's fine. Go ahead, do what you got to do, honey. Try to get them audience in there so they don't hear and see the real motherfucking you, hoe. Go ahead.
Yeah, and Bree, you lied. You lied constantly. You said that I reached out to Holly Mae about you and Retina. Retina still has me blocked, for one. For two, I reached out to Holly Mae hours before you decided to do what you did. And it wasn't about you. So not everything's about you. I hate to break that to you. But I'm gonna play this. This is about Malibu.
But I said because I'm trying to respect her, I respect my elders. So I told her that I was trying to respect her. So the fuck? I just said she always got my name in her motherfucking mouth. She always inserting herself. So bitch, yeah, I'm gonna disrespect her. I said she old as fuck. She my mama. She older than my motherfucking mama, bitch. Girl, I'm trying to be respectful, and you old hags are pissing me off. And why Malibu can't talk? If I smash, she gotta talk. Don't nobody have to talk for me, bitch. I speak for myself, bitch. And I go to look. And again, Smash, please don't let me get on you, because bitch, your forehead's too big. Your fucking eyes are too far apart. You need some lashes on your eyebrows. Like, bitch, you been funny looking. But just pipe down and just stream and drink your liquor, please. You got me a fake on Fisher 2.0. I said,
So you gonna go live about me and lie about me. So I'm gonna tell the truth about you, and I also will expose what I said. So you can try to think you got to one up on me and expose what I said. I'm not the one trying to be friends with these people. I'm not sitting in their live streams. I'm not trying to kiki and caca with them like you are. So let me find another.
Well, also too,
Nevaeh, I'm not sure that the dates do make a difference if accountability wasn't taken. So, let me back up on what I mean by that, okay? Because the beginning of this live was Bree calling out Malibu and them for not apologizing for certain things, right? Even though, and I stayed quiet this live to let them fucking handle it, accountability had been taken. So you can't be on the app doing all that if you didn't take accountability for things that you said about them as well. So I don't think the dates matter. It's the principle. To me, that's my opinion. It's the principle. Did Bree let so far Malibu know, and respectfully Smash, because she was talked about right there, did she let them know that she had been talking shit about them on the back end? And the rotten shit she was saying about them on the back end? Is, I get, my mode of thinking. If you're going to ask people to take accountability or call people out for holding someone else accountable because you feel like they didn't take accountability, but did you take accountability for the things you said about people? Is my mode of thinking. Does that make sense, Chet? Does that make sense? Because you can still own it. You can take accountability. You can say, hey, I said this, but I was pissed off and this is why, yada yada. You can't be calling people out prior to your accountability. That's, you know. She doesn't have to what? What do you mean, Deb? That's kind of a broad statement right now. We're all she's. You got 3 she's in the panel, then a clip that played talking about 2 other she's, and then I'm a she, depending on who you ask. Don't ask Queenie! I'm not sure what I... Oh, you look like a boy! You look like a man! You know? Hey, Marilyn. There's a lot of she's. Oh, take accountability. Okay, I think I understand what you're saying.
it wasn't too long ago when, Smash definitely said that the Tasha lady did come in hot, right? Sounded angry or whatever. That Bree was looking for a reason to
Yeah, Nevaeh, and I'm not sure what conversations, if any, were had with Malibu and Smash. That's not for me to decide. I don't know. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I'm not sure. That all I'm saying is that if she didn't, then that's probably the point of them playing what they played in the beginning of this live. Maybe she did. I'm gonna say probably not, but that's just an assumption. Just an assumption.
move away from Smash to the point where she was like, I should have stuck to what I said and really left her alone. And But you didn't. And yet again, even though you speak on how you feel and you speak on, you know, what you stand with and what you don't stand with and you're sitting back on like, But motherfuckers want to say that Holly don't stand on shit. Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, Bree's in here talking about people hate bonding and how, you'll hear it, but girl, you're friends with all the people that you were talking about. The fuck? What? Who don't stand on what? All right, I'm gonna play this.
Smash is all you pussy. Smash ain't gonna never check that Malibu. They're worse than Martina and Holly Mae. I swear.
The only reason I'm playing this shit is because you said you never talked about Smash. Girl, that's a lie. Because we talk shit about Smash all the time. All the time. All the time. So, let me find another.
Ken Dog, before I even click on your profile, I could probably just automatically assume it's a fake profile. Like, girl, let your cojones drop, alright? Let your cojones drop. Why don't you come in on an actual page? Could you do that for me? Which mod would like to do the honor? Show up on a real fucking page. Alright? It's weird to me that you already got your panties or boxer briefs or whatever the fuck in a bunch. My God. How about you shut the fuck up and just pay attention from your main? You're using water to create fake emails, to create fake pages. Stop it. You're wasting viable resources. Go plant some tomatoes or something in your garden with that time. Trim your grass with scissors or something. Ken Dog. Why couldn't it be like Ken Doll? You know? Or Ken Do? Can you? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Kendo.
Oh, Queen of Blessings, you kept asking Martina over and over and over, and well, first you said you didn't give a fuck. Then Bree kept saying, if I talk shit about Queen of Blessings, then show it. Oh,
You talk shit. Hold up.
Wait.
well, according to Jess, she, as in Bree, was genuinely talking. She said she didn't try it. Go ahead. You could go ahead and say it said did. But read it with did and read it with didn't. Which one was she meaning to write?
I don't know what this screenshot is. I don't know. Are they trying to say that Bree was talking about Queen of Blessings? I'm going to read the screenshot. It says Jess on the top. It says she was genuinely talking casual conversation. She said she did not trust no one. And I said, stop that. QOB. Queen of Blessings. Loves you. And she said, I don't trust her either. She stay high on meds. Oh, no.
You be the judge of that.
Yeah, weren't you talking about how she takes kratom too? Because I didn't know she took kratom until you said something, Bree.
Which is a weird thing. Motherfuckers is definitely always trying to come at somebody and their addiction or their recovery or whatever, but then all of a sudden when they like a person, you can't say a fuck thing about the person they like.
Bree and Queen of Blessings are like that, right? Shit. I ain't heard this yet, you guys. We're all listening to it together for the first time. I can prove it. I had to ask the live for somebody to send it, and then I had to... It was a debacle. I'm sure you'll see it in the replay. I have not watched this. My God, fuck.
Or you can't post or repost or whatever the case may be, like with the Drama Talk stuff today. I remember a time when all of us, Virgo, you included, were using Drama Talk's YouTube to grab clips and shit like that. Whether it was to prove something or whether it was just to restream something. Whether it was for my live.
Who gives a fuck? Drama Talk's trash. Me personally, yeah, I could see right through that shit she was doing. Talked about that the other day. Fucking weird. You want to post everybody out? Yeah, no, don't align. Nothing but a fucking money grabbing a crybaby, poor me shit and all that weird fucking shit. Drama Talk's fucking weird. Point blank period. I haven't used her shit since before she tried to dupe that mother who lost her child. Made her think that she was really giving her a voice. No, it was all about the shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Anyway.
Smash's live, MJ's live, whoever's live. I'm sure Drama Talk was a place that everybody went. Right? So now that Monster has an issue with Drama Talk post.
No, that's a lie. That's not true at all. I actually had an issue with her prior to any of the Monster shit ever came about. I actually had an issue with her before she even got charged with theft. Okay? I had a big problem with what she was doing and what she was asking. Go watch my last live, I think is where I talked about it. I had a major... You can even ask my mods, because I talked to them about it when she was platforming that mother and wanted me to come over there and fucking satire, thinking it was appropriate. And you want to know why? Because I had big views then. And you want to know why? She saw dollar signs. Yeah. Saw right through it. Fuck no. Not appropriate. Yeah. So, I don't know who you're talking about, but that definitely doesn't apply to me. Couldn't stand the lady before she got there charged with theft.
Videos of her. Now Virgo's gonna skip to the Lou My Darling and follow the yellow brick road on that. Also, Virgo and Momster, I get and understand that posting something so traumatic that could actually trigger people who have been through that type of shit, how that would be like, don't post that. Here's my thing. We shouldn't be doing that type of shit on a public live platform. At all. Not one of us, not none of us. That, fucking crying about our real life shit, asking any of that. Because we all know, and we are all far enough in the game to know that there are bloggers and streamers every fucking where. That is your guys' content.
Or one of your besties, Ratina, likes to just take shit like that and exploit it. You want to fucking talk about it, dumbass? Because she's one of the first ones to be looking shit up, so I don't, like, what are you getting at? What are you getting at? Because someone from your own fucking corner is one of the reasons why people can't come on here and be fucking vulnerable. Whether you align or agree with what they do or not. Some people's content fits other people's what they need. If you don't like it, it's simple, you just don't fucking watch. But your friend is one of the reasons why people can't show up on this bitch and be vulnerable. How fucking sad is that? Imagine. You just be yapping, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm talking to Virgo, I don't know if Bree streams, but Smash, MJ, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's their content, which, hey, it is what it is. We all do different shit being live. But my point is, we know it's going to be restreamed. Somewhere, some way. All right? So let's stop acting brand new just for new justification on why you're targeting somebody. That should not be flying in 2026 as an excuse, for one. For two,
is it targeting if you're just replaying their own words? Is that what that is? So people come on a public platform and run their mouth and talk about weird shit, and then it's targeting if you replay what they already told the internet? Is that what it is? Like, Holly Mae, would you consider this targeting right now?
Do y'all forget that you guys allow Nelson in your fucking boxes to mock Retina's attempt every time she's in a fucking box? Not only that, but y'all motherfuckers hype her up to play One Fish, Two Fish, Blue Fish, You Fish that originally started as a Faith Gone Fishing dig song Are you joking right now?
Yeah, that doesn't apply for me either. I still can't fucking stand Nelson. Not welcome. No. I don't give a fuck what other people do on their platforms. It's not for me to control. Nelson isn't welcome here. I don't fuck with Nelson. Next.
Where is the difference there? Why go at Drama Talk over her posting Monsters 5150 video, but there's no issue with Nelson in real time doing it in front of y'all? Because that's how strong the hate bond is. You get what I'm saying? Because, I mean, go ahead, NJ. You can keep playing. Play the Queen of Blessing one for her.
Okay, I got text to Queen of Blessings too. So let me play the clip.
Okay.
Y'all.
Oh, let me say. So Queen of Blessings had reached out to somebody and had asked them, hey, do you know if Bree's okay? I haven't heard from her today. And they said, yes, I just talked to her. And this is Bree's response.
I haven't talked to Queen of Blessings for 24 hours. 24 hours. That's it. That's all. Please do not. Like, tell her if you have already. Please just tell her that you haven't spoken to me or something. Because what the fuck?
About someone who was trying to genuinely check on her and make sure she was okay.
Yeah, I
I
don't
also
like
have
that.
text, Bree, of how you talked about how Queen of Blessings is shady. Let me get those. I'll be right back. Let me get those ready.
That's sad. I don't like that.
Aw, pobrecita. You're going to stream us in real time? That's weird. Thought you were going to rub your feet together. You don't give a fuck about
That's
them
real
hoes. You know when Jess went
Thank you, Brandy.
to announce about she was waiting for her live? Yeah.
Hey, Goober.
Weird, huh?
Oh, it's just streaming?
No, Jess not streaming. It's Bree streaming.
Oh, of course
They
she
are,
is.
Tess.
Or Bree, isn't it funny how I have message after message of you saying how big of a liar Jess is, but then y'all hold a live on me, and I'm the villain.
Her word was God sent that day, honey.
But Jess called me that Tuesday morning and was talking about your jawline and how you haven't really lost weight, how it's just like angles. But that was me that said that, right? That was me. Oops.
I really have.
Yeah, no. But it's funny that Jess is a liar and Tommy's a liar too when it pertains to you. But the second it's not about you, all of a sudden now they're trustworthy.
Happy Sunday.
That's not how that works, boo. They're either liars or they're not. So do they lie about you? I'm confused.
They talked about it last night. They're fine. Listen, at the end of the day, that's their business, right? Can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? It's not my situation. The basis of this is just learning how to move with certain people. You know what I mean? If they choose to continue and pretend like nothing, that's on them. That's their friendship. This is a lesson on transparency and trust. I guess you could say.
Bree, I really feel like you're wasting your breath, honey, because everything that you're saying NJ said, NJ already showed and told.
Oh, girl, I don't give a fuck. I talk mad shit. Show it, baby. Show it. I talk mad shit. Show it. I'm not the one that. I'm sorry, me.
She friends with us. She was
Yeah,
you, bitch.
Yeah, I wasn't friends with them. I'm not trying to be friends with any of them. Do you want to go ahead and tell Kendra how you said that you think Wasty Casey was telling the truth, or do you want me to go ahead and play that first before the
Play
pleading
that. Go ahead and play that. What
right.
he did to Amanda K last night, how Amanda K fucking apologized for literally every fucking thing, because she apologized for one thing, Brie kept it going, kept talking. So Amanda K came back in the live, apologized for the first thing, and then now the second thing. Girl, please play it, because yeah, we're not gonna have nobody end the live to get a clip to try to make it whatever. Yeah, no. Go ahead and play it, and then you can ask your question if she's gonna tell Kendra.
No, I don't want to bring Kendra up, but this needs to be said because she's friends with Kendra, right? But this was just said not too long ago.
The only thing that will be,
let me find this.
Yeah, this is the only thing that will be played or spoke about when it comes to Kendra. I don't need Wasty Casey, none of that at all. Okay. Oh, here's the thing, honey. Go ahead, mute us. That's fine. Here's the thing. We're not gonna turn it, flip it, and deflect it. We're not the ones talking about Kendra.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I heard. Okay, I didn't see for myself, so I'm asking. When this stuff was about to be played in Virgos, was it being turned down? Was I told correctly? Thank you, Snark. Was it being turned down when this stuff was about to be played? Or who's live?
MJ, they muted it because I don't care who says what. Okay, first of all, the person who's outing all this liked the post, one of the posts that I made, because I woke up Thursday to find out my brother passed away, okay? I woke up to that information. I woke up to find out my 29-year-old brother had passed away, okay? I woke up to that. So yeah, naturally I'm gonna be posting. I hadn't blocked MJ yet because I don't go through all this bullshit to do that. But they muted it for the simple fact that they knew what had happened to me in the last few days, and they didn't want to just make me hear that shit. But I find it really funny that I post about my brother who ultimately lost his battle to addiction, and then they want to bring out this really direct and specific jab to me, which is not only a jab to me and the addiction that I'm trying to recover from, but my brother passing. So I just feel like you're very calculated vultures over there, and the second you guys see a chance to jump on somebody's mental and mess with it, oh boy, do y'all jump on it. So that's why it was muted. I don't think they really muted anything else other than for Brie to explain anything, but that's why
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna drop back down.
And I can fast forward through this too. But I want to know, is that something that Brie said? Is that something that Brie said? Like because that's it. Vultures over there? Oh yeah, for sure. But if Brie said that, that's just as equally fucked up. And is. I'll stand all 10 on that. Especially if she hadn't had a conversation with you about it and just hopped back around like nothing happened. Which again, I'm saying, I don't know. But if that was said, no accountability was taken, and she's just hopping back around like nothing ever happened, that's pretty fucked up. Because at least be transparent with people about how you feel.
No, see, NJ is getting the voice recording of Brie talking about Kendra. So if you're going to tell anybody to not talk about her, I'm going to need you to direct that to the bitch you're sitting next to.
Thank you for explaining that too. And I'm so sorry about your loss.
So again,
and I'm proud of you.
Don't put what's going on with her in the chat.
Let me not pull a Mallory and talk over the crowd. Kendra, I want to let you know that I'm proud of you. Because I know you put in a lot of fucking work. I know you do. So I just want you to know that I'm proud of you. 110%. Don't ever let anyone take that from you. I don't give a fuck what any of these vultures think. Because, at this point, if this continues the way that it's continuing right now, they're all fucking vultures. You keep your head up and you keep fucking fighting. You're very strong. And I hope you wake up every fucking day and know that. Thank you, Jessica. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Okay, I don't know how to mute that to take it away, but do not put anything about anything in her or in the chat at all.
You're welcome.
At all. Okay, for real. Again, if anybody feels a kind of way, let me see. If anybody feels a kind of way,
This is about to piss me off. I already
shit
know
over
it.
there. I did, and then I unmuted her.
I already
That
know
shit.
it.
Tommy, you just heard me say not to say anything in the damn chat. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not talking about her bringing none of that shit. None of that shit. Okay? Bree's words are getting played. Period, point, fucking blank. That's it. That's all. All right? All right. I don't know who the hell Haley is, honey. I don't know who the
Hey,
hell
Briar.
Zeta is talking about. Oh, then you can write that again, Tommy. I'm sorry. Shit, I'm not gonna lie. I was like kind of nervous there. Like, hold on, we're not gonna flip this shit. No. No.
Morning, love.
I definitely misunderstood. Woo!
Lord's day.
I'm nervous there. Like, hold on.
Piss me off. Son of a bitch.
All right, here we go.
I do believe everything that Wasty Casey, just knowing everything now, I do believe that what Wasty Casey probably did call for a legit reason. Now, were they dealing with each other and messing around with each other? And when he stopped fucking with her, did that play a part into why he called? Yes. Did he do it maliciously? Yes. But do I really think she is using? Yes. I do believe she is still using because you can see, look at her and look how she talks and how she acts and how she has these bursts and this anger. Like, yeah, she's definitely high on something. Don't know what it is, but for sure. Do I believe everything he said in the report? No. But I do believe she is using something. And it is sad because she has so much at stake and so much to lose. I feel like that's the reason why also she won't get a real job and she'll work for her sister cleaning houses. But yes, and why she has to stay with her mom. I believe that is because of, her not being able to be with the baby by herself. But hey, it is what it is. I just don't like how she tried to portray like she was mad at me because of Unknown and Holly Mae disrespecting her, but then she went and was cool, and now she's cool with Holly Mae and Unknown after they both disrespected the fuck out of her. So it is what it is, though.
Kendra, for as long as I've known you, you always have your baby. And I don't mean to bring your child up, but I just want to make a point. You always have your daughter. And there's never been a single fucking time that I've ever witnessed you ever be a bad mom. Ever. Whether you were struggling or not, I know for a fucking fact that that child is your entire world. Bree. It's Kelly, it's NJ. I have so much to fucking say right now. Oh my god. So far up to this point, for anybody that's in the chat that she's talked about, Has she been transparent about the shit that she talked about you on the back end at all? Facts, Kendra. Facts. You have been the sole primary provider. Her talking about your business on that level to whoever the fuck that all went to, I don't know if that's a singular message or if that went to Discord. I don't really know, but that's fucking too much. You're saying too much about people's personal struggles, Bree, and I don't fucking like that. That's fucking wild. That's fucking insane. Judging somebody and making a bunch of assumptions based off of how you feel they talk or present themselves and comparing it to something that they've struggled with in life is fucking insane to me. And you talk about it like it's just nothing. Like it's just your daily tea. Like it's just your... What the fuck's wrong with you, lady? And they're right. While you're sitting over here around everybody. Have you talked to anybody, since you wanted to be the accountability police the other day, have you talked to anybody, Bree, about the shit that you have said on the back end about them? Or, according to you, how you feel and what your opinions are? Because it's giving that if you didn't, then you are just sitting up over in this bitch just fake as shit. Just fake as shit. Playing in everybody's face. Have you been transparent with Kendra about how you really fucking feel about her? Or her struggle, or her parenting? Or with Mel Blue about her age, or the way she looks, or how you feel? Or Smash? Have you done any of that while you found your way over here? Because I gotta know, I mean, after listening to that fucking diarrhea, I've got to know what amount of accountability you've taken and transparency. This is fucking weird. No, facts, Snark. Facts. This type of shit is exactly why I just got done, was just taking a break. Because people that used to claim to give a fuck about me ran around and did the same thing, only they also incorporated lies into it. This is fucking weird. Oh, I know, Kendra. I know. I know. Every fucking time. That's why it's also so hard to be, like, a live creator and try to decipher who you can trust versus the parasocial versus... It's hard as fuck. And shit like this makes it 10 times harder. Okay? Because when you are a person that moves with pure intentions and you sit around bitches like this, it hits 10 times harder. When your intentions are always pure and you look for the best and the better in situations and people, and shit like this comes out, and they've literally been just sitting in your face but asking for everybody else's accountability, it's a huge punch in the gut. And Kendra, that punch in the gut is fucking devastating. That punch in the gut is fucking devastating because that's not just basic internet shit. That's somebody judging something that you have literally struggled with. Discussing your parenting, no. Fuck you, Bree. That's wild as fuck. Fuck you, Bree. You're fake as fuck. Okay? This is fake as fuck. I don't give a fuck how long ago it was. I don't need a fucking timestamp. I don't need a timestamp on the text messages. I don't need a fucking timestamp on the voice memos, because I can promise that you haven't sat down with any of these people and let them know how you actually fucking feel about them. But you're the first bitch to go sit in panels in the lives, doing all the yapping. Fucking weird. You're fucking weird. It's weird. I don't give a fuck how anyone feels. And if you're her friend and you don't like what I'm saying, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stand on all 10 every fucking time. I don't give a fuck. You wanna be funny? Be funny over there. Ain't no reason for you to be kicking it and hanging on anywhere over here, especially if I can't fucking trust you. You ain't part of my entertainment, bitch. Nope. You don't get to talk about my supporters, good people. You don't get to fucking do that and lack transparency, but want to be like, no, but you guys, I think it's just weird you guys do that to Michael, but you didn't take accountability for anything you did. While you are literally sitting with fucking 10 skeletons in your closet. Of people that you're sitting in the same panels with is fucking diabolical. You're weird for that. Boy, I'm worked up. Let me drink my coffee and hit my vaporizer because fuck you. Fuck you for that. Fuck you for what you just said about Kendra too, because that's not internet beef. You're taking digs. That's the type of shit that makes people feel like shit, or people that are in recovery, it makes them want to go backwards, and fuck you for that. Fuck you for that. Fuck you for that. Kendra's a good fucking mom. So take your bullshit over there and go sit the fuck down. Twice. Sit on the floor, you don't get a chair! Bitch. Fuck you, though. Man, she gotta take accountability. Shut the fuck up!
You grab the other one. Here's the thing.
Sorry.
Didn't nobody team up for shit over on this side, honey. But how you're trying to, make it seem like it's a clown, a dig or something, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna say this too about the vultures over there. Yeah. All you guys are projecting is get mad day, right? Get mad and tell your business ass bitch, right? Because you're actually no better because you were partaking in the shit. Maybe not Holly Mae, I don't really know, I haven't got that far. But NJ, you're just as fucking guilty. Which I feel like partially you own that, okay? But yeah, it's get mad and tell your business ass bitch day. We don't like that either. Okay? Somebody's doing someone wrong or tell them immediately. Or learn how to move with somebody, okay? Because that means that you're just continuing to sit at the same fucking table with a bitch who's talking about people who she literally sits with. Yeah, how about now?
You teamed up with Smash and all of them to try to go after Retina for relentless days, weeks, nights.
Right.
Fucking unknown. Y'all still bring her up, and has she even been on the fucking app? Have you seen her? Like, come on now.
Oh, Bree's obsessed.
We're just gonna forget that. We're just gonna forget that. Oh,
Bree has a problem with other. I've seemed to notice me, Unknown, Queenie. She has a problem with other black girls. I don't know if she wants to be the only black girl on the side. I don't know, but
I don't know because they talk very much about Locked.
Yeah, and I did too. I talked to her about Locked too. Like I did. She wants to be the only black girl over here, and then whenever white people turn against her, now they're racist.
Wait. I don't even want to start naming because there's a lot of people who are not Caucasian that are even in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Has been my supporter since HP days. So like, no, I don't know what the fuck she wants, but
I'm with you, Snark, huh?
I ain't in my whole 34 years of living ever seen so many motherfuckers apologize for how the Lord Jesus above made them. At all. I ain't never met so many people that apologize for the way they look or for the shades of their motherfucking skin tone. I've never. But, this app really don't surprise me. It really don't. But if we're going to talk again, if we're going to talk about teaming up and shit like that, let's not forget how y'all motherfuckers, each of you, took turns going live, talking shit, even tried to fucking get a whole nother side involved, and not involved to go at, to attack, to fucking humiliate and dehumanize Retina. Yes. See, the thing is motherfuckers want to make it seem like there's a villain in any of this, and there's not, regardless what side you sit on, regardless.
Humiliate Retina? Are you for real right now, Holly Mae? What Retina said was fucked up and wrong. Point blank, period. It doesn't matter who you fuck with and who you don't. What the fuck are you talking about right now? Did you eat some of that lettuce? Because you got diarrhea in your mouth right now. What Retina said was wrong. Point blank, period. I don't care who I fuck with and who I don't. It's a huge fuck you Bree right now. Big, real big. But that doesn't mean that we make an excuse for what Retina said. What the fuck are you talking about? And then Retina doubled and tripled and quadrupled and backflipped on the shit. What the fuck? I don't know how I feel about the internet right now. Yeah, bear with me. I'm sorry. You guys are fucking weird. You're weird. It's weird. Stop it!
That's who the fuck you've been friends with. There's not a fucking victim, and the way that motherfuckers be trying to over.
You think she's talking about when she pulled her? Yeah, that's just as fucking weird. Does this look like only talk? Rightfully so, too. Wasn't Holly May being the one just a few minutes ago saying, oh, yeah, you know, we shouldn't do that? So, you shouldn't be vulnerable on the app, right? In case other people might relate or you could help somebody with vulnerability, but you sure as fuck can pull your panties down and have, you know, little willies slinging and banging and pissing in boxes and shit, right? Is that the message that she's trying to send right now? Because that just seems crazy as fuck to me if you're asking me. But if you're not asking me and you're asking the chat, I'm sure they'd agree. That's pretty crazy as fuck. Yeah, fuck your vulnerability. Heaven forbid you might help somebody through a hard time during the day, but let's drop our panties because, and then cry because people dragged her about that. Oh my god. My lord.
Overly villainize people, certain people, is crazy to me. It's fucking crazy to me. Okay? Bree, since you're streaming, I'm gonna directly say this to you, okay? How you went about doing, like, talking and going at Smash and Malibu and Virgo's live yesterday, the one that I started off playing. Bitch, you got nerve and motherfucking audacity was on the clearance rack and you picked it up twice, ho. Cause what? Bitch, you literally talked about fucking Smash's husband and not about what he said, ho. You spoke on her husband as if there was, like, truth to what Florida Man and his crew labeled her husband as. Bitch, are you kidding me right now? Amanda K apologized to you and had to keep coming in to apologize to you. And still, you're talking about it as if she wants beef with you. Is it because Retina ain't been on? So you can't continue to pick and pick and pick, even though Nelson makes sure to jump in the box and mock her attempt and talk about a catfish that, bitch, you don't even know about because you tried talking about it in a fucking voice clip and Nelson was not the one that fucking catfished her, dummy. Unless maybe she was.
Thank you, Zed.
You know? Also, Nelson, can you give up that rap hoe? It started off as you talking about fake. You know, you just went to AI, switched it up a little bit. Let's not talk about you, hoe. All right, you might not be on the registry at this moment because there was a, you know, you probably in your plea deal, you got it to where you were only on it for a certain amount of time, but bitch, the fact remains you were on that bitch. So while you're talking about a 20-year motherfucking,
Whoa! Is she saying Nelson was on a registry? Zed's like, fuck it, we're throwing tomatoes, bitch, because we don't... An adult one? For stealing medications from the elderly? Adult abuse?
So sorry, I'm probably not going to help much. I know Virgo explained something. Virgo's still sleeping. I tried to contact her, but she explained something about that. It's the adult registry had something to do that something happened. It happened during her act of addiction. I know that. Oh, here, singing's here. Okay, I'm going to hop down.
Hello.
Hi.
She was on a registry, but because she was working at a home while in active addiction and stole some medication. She didn't take it from the elderly people. She did not harm the elderly people. And that's why she's not on the registry for life.
Well, who did she take it from?
Like the little cart thing you scan to get them out. Like the, I don't know, the pill closet. I don't know what they call it. The pharmacy. So that's what she did. She like took, when she was getting medicine for a patient, she took a little for herself. You know what I'm saying? So she wasn't missing their medication. She was giving them their medications, but taking more than what she needed to give them so she could keep it. You get what I'm saying?
So, I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, she was taken because it would short it.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from. I just wanted to, like, that's the gist of her case. And that's one of the reasons why she's off the registry now, because she didn't actually, like, physically harm them. You know what I mean? But hey, I have grace for people doing fuck shit and addiction, because I used to do it too. But nobody else has to, okay? But yeah, that's the gist of the whole thing. And if you need any more details about how they get you on the registry, you're going to have to Google that or ask, because I don't know. I've never been on a registry. So, but anyway, you guys have a good day. Bye.
Year-old charge on Myrna Ho, your shit was less than 20 years ago. All right, bitch. All right. Y'all want to keep bringing up Tina's past from 11 motherfucking years ago? What were you hoes doing 11 years ago? I would love to know. Because this app wasn't around, and we didn't fucking know Tina, and we didn't know the story. And we also didn't know the fucking people. So the more y'all motherfuckers talk about it, the more you're disrespecting the, you know what I'm saying, the past on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely don't agree on a pass for that. I don't fuck with Nelson. So, I don't give a fuck about Nelson. I don't fuck with Nelson. I don't sit in panels hanging out with Nelson. I don't. So, as far as, like, the panels that Nelson does hang out in, I would say that would be a determination for them. She ain't hanging out over here. Nope. So. And I didn't fuck with Nelson prior to this, so I don't know. This is news to me, so. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not in a defense, but people are like shocked. But you know, there's a lot of nurses that work under a impaired nursing license, right? That kind of thing happens more often than I think people are aware of. My brother, in fact, did those things, stole from the emergency rooms that he worked in, and had to then go and apply through the state to get an impaired nursing license so he could continue to work and not be around meds and stuff. But addiction is a crazy thing, and people do absolutely unthinkable things in addiction. I know a lot of people are saying she's getting a pass because it was addiction. I don't think she's getting a pass because it was addiction, but I think we're all, you know, in an understanding that we can definitely understand how being an addict and being around all those drugs all the time is going to be a really hard thing. So, not in defense, but this kind of thing happens a lot. A lot of the nurses working in the hospitals are working under impaired nurse. If you've ever watched Nurse Jackie, great show, and very, very realistic when it comes to how nurses work. So, not in a defense, but
yeah, no, and respectfully, there's going to be all kinds of different opinions on it. from people from all walks
Yeah.
of life. That,
It's not
there's
a defense, but
people that
it
have
has
never
to come up.
struggled with addiction will have a different opinion. People that have struggled with it will have a different opinion. Nurses versus non-nurses. There's going to be a million opinions on it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And this is how individually
Absolutely.
you just decide how you want to move with that individual and what works for you.
Right. Period. But I wanted to just wanted to throw that out there.
Thank you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of different opinions on that. All I encourage is that however it makes you feel, that's how you move with that individual. I'm not here to tell 286 people how to handle the situation. It's not for me to do. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. You can feel how you want to about it. All I'm saying is I didn't fuck with Nelson prior to this, and I still don't, and I probably never will. So, she doesn't sit in my platform. And how the platforms that she does frequent and sit in, that's for them to decide. Again, I'm not here to control people's platforms and tell them what the fuck to do and do all of that. That's too much. You can't make people do anything. You can lead horses to water, but you can't make them drink. My opinion does no good on other platforms. It only does good in mine, for a standard that I hold. And I didn't fuck with Nelson prior to learning this information. So, as far as my platform, it just remains the same. I don't fuck with Nelson. How they handle it is how they handle it. How everybody handles it individually is how you handle it. Point blank, period.
Go ahead, NJ, my bad.
No, I was just like, why does it keep showing my face? No, keep going, you're good. I mean, I can play that clip real quick if you want me to play it. About her saying how she might believe how Smash's husband is a P3DO?
Yeah, then also, too, if you have that clip available and ready, can you also play where she says that, the little story that Nelson likes to run around and say, that Retina contacted, some abuser? Could you play that after, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Nelson ain't gonna tell how, she actually thought that it would be a relationship. It was a one-night stand. You know what I'm saying? Got rejected, blamed another, put false responsibilities on another man for 3 years, didn't find out, the truth of who the pappy was until, what happened? Oh, yeah, that's right, the adult registry. She got in trouble for, taking meds that she's trying to clown Myrna for. Yeah. You forgot that, Nelson? You forgot? Did you forget that? You must have also forgot how, you and your baby daddy's bond was so close, so close. So motherfucking close. Yeah, nobody was breaking that up, ho. Not a soul was. Remember that. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's why I said, girl, you might as well just be motherfucking truthful. Okay, you a dick sucking hoe like the rest of them.
Yeah, I don't know if Myrna and Duff are in here, but yes, I did try looking into them. Not gonna lie, all my life didn't find shit on them. Bree asked me multiple times for their information. I got the text for that too. So Bree, quit trying to act like you don't want people's information, because you do.
Oh, girl, she sat in there. She sat in there when Unknown was talked about in a warrant and some more shit. They talked on her kid and all that. But
yeah, I got a clip of that. Of her saying that. I don't know if Unknown wants me to play it.
Play it.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one about Smash first.
Okay.
Well, yeah. They said she was posting kids until they posted her Malibu's kids, and then to stop him from posting Malibu. Oh, Nikki said she was gonna post Malibu's kids, and just to stop it from being posted, they got Smash to stop posting kids or talking about something they had said. Basically, Smash goes harder for that old ass wank than she does for her own fucking family, her own husband that was called a fucking pedophile. Now I'm starting to believe your husband is a fucking pedophile.
Oh, do you need me to let me replay that end real quick. Hold on.
Was called a fucking pedophile. Now I'm starting to believe your husband is a fucking pedophile.
Ooh. Now, can I also say this real quick, and then I promise I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let me just say this. First and foremost, NJ is not sucking my ass in no way, shape, or form.
She ain't talking about me, she's talking about NJ. I ain't sucking at hers. I ain't. Not hers. Never mind. Let me rewind for a second. Where are we at? 48, 58, 48,
Now I'm starting to believe your husband is a fucking pedophile.
That's what I said, girl. You might as well just be motherfucking truthful, okay?
And just to stop it from being posted, they got Smash to stop posting kids or talking about something they had said. Basically, Smash goes harder for that old ass wench than she does for her own fucking family.
Smash goes harder for that old ass wench more than she goes hard for her own family.
Her own husband that was called a fucking pedophile. Now I'm starting to believe your husband is a fucking pedophile.
Oh, do you need me to let me replay that end real quick. Hold on.
Was called a fucking pedophile. Now I'm starting to believe your husband is a fucking pedophile.
Bree. But your weird ass sat up in Virgo shit the other day trying to call Malibu out for calling Blue out on something, talking about accountability and transparency and things that they hadn't apologized for because in that moment you were such a fucking victim. But this is how you really feel about them. I'm trying to figure out what accountability you felt like you were deserved when this is actually how you feel about them. But have never been transparent about it. Because, and you're, oh yeah, I accept your apology, okay, yeah, no, I appreciate that, you know what I mean? But you didn't say a fucking word. You didn't say a fucking word about what you had to say about them on the back end. And how you feel that Smash's husband probably is a P3DO and all of this horrible shit about Malibu and Smash.
Now, can I also say this real quick, and then I promise I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let me just say this. First and foremost, NJ is not sucking my ass in no way, shape, or form. What NJ did though, when I asked her a fucking question, was she showed me the fucking proof. And here's the thing, she didn't show me the proof redacted, bitch. She showed me the proof with what she said as well. For one. For two, you know what I think is fucking sad as a bitch? For one, NJ is a very young, she's young as fuck. Like, I mean, let's be honest, she's fucking young as fuck. But y'all clowning her for her not being one way or another way too much, even though you guys know at...
When was this live? This live was last night. As far as when the voice clips were, without any type of accountability, it doesn't matter when they were. She loses the right to be able to put a timestamp on it the second she asked Malibu for some accountability and Smash for some accountability and apologies and all this shit. She lost that right. There doesn't need to be a timestamp on it. But this live was from last night. Fucking wild work. Fucking wild.
As fucking black women, what it is in this world, in the fucking world we live in, you guys already know the stereotypes, the fucking slurs, the fucking systematic racism, the injustice, the fucking murders that happen for nothing other than your skin tone. You know this shit.
Oh, and you don't think that what Ratina said was harmful, offensive, microaggressive? You don't think that what Ratina said was any of that stuff? Or you do, and you understand, and you just gave her what? A pass? Oh, well, which is it? Which one is it? Because you also were back around Megan. Okay, let's clock it. You were also back around Megan. As a matter of fact, not even 24 hours after that shit flew out of Ratina's mouth, guess where she landed? Back with the other birds of the same feather. That's exactly where the fuck she landed, and you landed there with her, respectfully, because that's your bestie for the restie, right? Not even 24 hours after you guys were dragging OG for what she was caught saying in the DMs. About the same shit. As a matter of fact, Holly Mae, it was your live. That Miss Unknown asked me to re-put the screenshot up 2 or 3 times, and you guys were all discussing it. You literally can't make this shit up, you know what I'm saying? Even if I tried, like, I couldn't make this shit up, you know what I'm saying? It's, the things that make you go, Yeah. Because that's where you all landed. And Ratina also landed in boxes with Sunshine. And as a matter of fact, Holly Mae, I think there's clips of you sitting with Sunshine for a few minutes in boxes as well. Yeah. So it's just, you know, it's just weird. I don't know.
And yet, y'all motherfuckers are out here in Bree's live. Or no, it was Jess's live, I apologize. Talking about NJ and making claims that she's not black enough because she's biracial. What does that say about all the biracial children or all the biracial grandchildren that are to come or all the biracial people in the chat? What is that to say about them?
What the fuck?
Why aren't they able to embrace both of their fucking parents, cultures, and backgrounds?
I mean, I can't help that my dad abandoned me.
No, that's not even nobody's business. That's not even nobody's business. That
Yeah.
You can't listen. That right there, that ain't nobody's business, NJ, and I told you that earlier.
I know. Yeah,
no
you're right.
explanation for that whatsoever, especially after motherfuckers ran around and tried to turn a saying or a fucking quote or whatever the fuck that was said. Girl, no.
Yeah. Can I say one
Because they're
thing?
not, no. Mm-mm.
Queenie, I talked to you on the phone one time, and you wouldn't shut the fuck up long enough. JC was on that call too. Sorry to bring you up, JC, but she was on that call too. You wouldn't shut the fuck up long enough for me to talk. So when I did get in the 5 sentences that I was able to get in, now I'm slurring and I'm heavily medicated. Bitch, I'm on Lexapro and Wellbutrin.
Also too though, girl, what's her name? JC? Yeah, she be lying, honey. She be lying.
Yeah, she beat you.
Unless she shows proof or something, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, be lying. But yeah, I do think that's
Mama.
crazy. Bree, for real.
Yeah, and Bree didn't clear that up. I've talked to Bree on the phone multiple times. Thankfully, every time I've talked to her, besides once when I called to tell her that I was the one that dropped Queen E, someone else was on the phone with me. So someone can back up everything that I said. I'm not going to bring the other person up, but there's witnesses to everything that Bree said, just like her saying that she's not going to argue with dudes who take Yeah, there was somebody on the phone that heard that too, Bree. So
Yeah, well, let's also talk about that real quick. Well, not that specifically, but the fact of what the fuck was the issue with me and Tommy being friends? I'm very curious about that. And I say that because, how the fuck you insert him in so much shit, right? Like when you needed somebody to verify what you said or something like that, you inserted him. Or if you wanted to throw somebody under the bus and not Jess, you would throw Tommy under the bus. You know what I'm saying? How you and NJ would talk about like, I'm gonna go tell Tommy this or I'm gonna go tell Jess this and all the things to try to get me and Tommy into it or me to, plant a seed that Tommy's some dirty motherfucker. I don't understand what that was like. What was the purpose of that? And this whole narrative that Bree, you keep trying to say about how they didn't even like Tommy. They cut Tommy out. Bitch, you weren't even around when Tara held a live on Jess when me and Tommy did yell back and forth in a fucking box. And then we did go on text message and I think we even talked on the phone and said what we had to say to each other. And then the very next live, it was cool. Good. But you keep making it seem like me and him, like we were never friends. Like we just all of a sudden got cool and close. Bitch, why do you think he didn't talk shit about me or Smash on the phone with you, ho? Because we've all been friends for how fucking long? I mean, that's the whole situation about Tommy's live that day. Why I was saying, bro, this shit wasn't even about y'all. But yet, Queenie and you took the opportunity to pause, play, and claim I was lying about shit. Whole time I was talking about the slot and Bubbles and, you know what I'm saying, HP, shit like that y'all weren't even around for. All right?
Oh, do y'all want to hear a surprise one where she's talking about Bubbles and how whenever, I think it was Cheeks posted Bubbles' 60th birthday, she was like, what the fuck, bitch? You on here acting like you 30 years old, you motherfucking 60 years old, but you love Bubbles, right? But didn't you say, everyone that you talk to, you say that you're using.
I just got a text message and let me tell you something, Cartel, bitch, I'm not fully white. All right? So you jumping up, wait a minute, you jumping up into the box or the panel and saying not to let these white women? Let me tell you something, ho. You steadily bringing it to motherfucking race and it ain't got shit to do with that, bitch. I'm talking about characters and motherfucking principles, period.
Holly Mae, you were talking about race. You were talking about race. anytime I've heard you talk about what you're mixed with, it's not black. So again, you don't get to talk about the black experience and what they go through. Why doesn't this click with these assholes? And Mexican isn't a race. Thank you. I don't know why it doesn't click.
Point blank. For one. For two, if you're gonna come at me, for me, or speak on me in any type of way, derogatory or not, bitch, I'm gonna need you to get my motherfucking bloodline correct. Because I don't only claim one. Alright? I talk about how proud I am of both my motherfucking parents. So if you're gonna address anything to do with me, bitch, you gonna add Hispanic, Mexican, Latina, one of them. Because regardless if you wanna fucking acknowledge it or not, bitch, that is a part of me, and we are here, and we ain't going no motherfucking where. You want to talk about some race shit, bitch? Let's talk about what the fuck is going on in 2026. All the children locked in motherfucking cages today, ho.
It's wild because, Bree, you don't like Cartel either. Remember you saying that Cartel is just looking for a place to sit? And do you remember saying that Cartel is the reason that OG and Megan feel comfortable saying the shit that they say? Because she was sitting with them and allowing them to say that. Do you recall that? Or no?
Well, I'm gonna show you something for one, but for two, Cartel, I know you didn't miss the part where Smashley said majority or minority. I don't know what the fuck she said, but it ended up being another motherfucking live and another live after that. Anyways, I know I jumped in the box and asked, hey, I ain't trying to be ignorant, but what is TikTok's definition of minority? Because I was raised as a minority. I was raised as a minority, and not only as a minority, but to be motherfucking proud of being a minority, honey. So when I call myself or anyone around me a motherfucking minority, I don't say that shit with shame, guilt, none of that. Because again, I was raised to be proud of being a motherfucking minority. Okay? So I don't know what.
Hot Pink Girl, that's a really good question. And I agree with you. She does sound young. She does sound young. I would say definitely 20s, maybe early 20s. Hey, Annabelle. She definitely sounds young.
What the fuck? You're talking about that? You're a minority and you act like you ain't, bitch. I'm proud of it. All right. Okay. Now, Miss Ma'am, why you be trying to hate Von Honey? I mean, you be sitting in panels and places and spaces that motherfuckers don't even like you. Don't believe me?
Jersey, let's go.
That's fine.
Cartel was also over in Tasha's live, just running her little mouth in the comments and in the live, and then tried to fucking play in my face. Like, she wasn't doing that. Like, I'm good on all that, girl. Stay over there. You know? Stay over there, because that's just, it's messy, and I haven't been able to trust Cartel for a long, long time anyways. If she never comes back to my live, it's not going to be a big deal to me. I don't really give a fuck. In fact, stay the fuck away. Just go. I could have kept going with her last night, but, like, I gave up and was like, all right, whatever. I'm done. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and argue with you. Just let bygones be bygones, bitch. Stay somewhere else.
But see, in the nature of hate bonding, y'all motherfuckers don't give a shit. Y'all sit right next to the motherfuckers y'all hate and can't stand. That's wild. But yet, want to talk about other people. Okay. MJ is in my panel right now. Because not only did she didn't hide what the fuck she said as well, but she was honest, open, and transparent, for one. Something happy y'all motherfuckers can't do. Like, Virgo, you made it seem like you couldn't remember if you were in the April 26th live, right? Kool-Aid made a video, and guess what, honey? I duetted it with the screenshot of you in that live. And not only in that live, but defending Ratina.
I believe it was Cartel, but I do believe that Smash and Cartel have had a conversation, and I believe that was on live. I don't know if it's regarding, like, around that time, but I know that they did have a conversation.
Ain't that about a bitch? But now that everybody else is against Ratina, here you come. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Yeah, they did speak.
Mm-hmm.
I say that because what Smash said out loud to Cartel was very similar to that was just played. So in my opinion, she said it to her, and why she felt that way. People having conversations and maybe coming to a mutual agreement without fighting outside. I know, right? That's why I love the block button so much. That's why there's a lot of things that I don't address. I just block. It's like one of those, like, just stay the fuck. I'm not gonna argue with you, but just stay the fuck away from me. Yeah. Yep. I love the block button. A lot.
It's crazy. So crazy.
That's
what
crazy,
I'm talking
too.
about, running with the masses. See, here's the thing. NJ could leave this box today and be like, fuck Holly, man, I ain't never talking to that bitch again, and go off into the sunset talking nothing but shit about me. Guess what? It is what it is. You know why? Because neither one of us said or went under the demise that we were going to be cool, buddy, best friends, exchange phone numbers, none of that. None of that at all. But the way y'all motherfuckers did her and passed all the blame onto her, even shit that you blamed each other for, was very telling to me. Very fucking telling to me. I don't know if y'all realize this, but this shit has been done to me, personally, several fucking times. So, I seen it immediately. And as quick as NJ fucking jumped off the app like she was fucking overwhelmed, scared, all the things, because people were coming at her left, right, from side to side, all that shit, I knew something wasn't right. I also know that NJ don't know all of us. She knows many of us, but not all of us. You know what I'm saying? So she definitely wasn't saying half the shit that y'all were claiming on her. Also, Jess, you must have clearly fucking forgot that you told me a lot of shit, and it wasn't NJ who you were blaming at the time, so that was very telling to me as well.
And just to clear it up again, for everybody just joining, it's NJ, not me. NJ is the one that is in her platform exposing all this shit. The check engine light's hanging out like right here. I moved it so I could hang my drawing, and I gotta figure out something for it. I think I want to put, I don't know. It's kind of bright when it shines. I don't know. Kind of scared to light it. Something else will go wrong. I just know it. I can't prove it.
Well, yes, hunty. Thank you.
But like I said, Jess called me that Tuesday morning and was like, I told you about Bree. I warned you, did I not? I warned you. And I said, yeah, girl, you fucking did. You damn right you did. Yes, you did. What's funny, too, is I sent Bree a long voice memo explaining because she tried to put it out like Tommy had just told her all this shit that I had supposedly said, and she acted like I was just going to Tommy and just like, oh my God, bitch, you'll never guess what happened today. No, that's not what happened. I don't know. I'm not perfect, but I slip up and say things. Tommy's not an evil person.
I'm not sure, Boss Mon, because I didn't watch this live. I'm watching it right now for the first time. I noticed, I haven't been in Smashes in a while, because I've been taking a break off the app 99% of the time anyway, but I haven't seen Tommy in Smashes in a while, either. So I don't know, I don't really know what's going on with that. Somebody's confirming that Tommy was in this live, but maybe we'll find out.
Tommy didn't bring any of the shit that I told him to the app, and I didn't tell him any of that out of malice. It was kind of like,
right now.
Oh, she's going through a lot right now. Something had just happened to da-da-da-da-da. And she made it out to other people like I was just calling him and just, she messaged multiple people and said, were you a part of NJ setting me up? Girl, I don't know what the fuck you think this is, but I'm not in the motherfucking FBI. Nate, nobody set you up. You so motherfucking paranoid. You always talking about unknown, so paranoid. Bitch, you paranoid. Ain't nobody setting you up.
You thought Jess was setting her up. Also,
yeah.
You can throw tomatoes at me, Kendra. I'll take them. All of them. As long as it ain't ketchup. I don't like ketchup. I'll eat them stewed, put them in some chili or something. And not goulash. I don't like goulash. You can tomato me. It's fine. I'll take it all. If it makes you feel better, you can toss tomatoes at me. Even if it stains my shirt. That I haven't been able to wear since 1933, but now I can, because I stopped eating Twinkies about 7 months ago, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, oh, 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 Fuck it. Thank you, Trip.
Oh, Sip. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. Also, Sip, I don't know you. You don't know me, but we see each other around enough. Kind of like when I seen you in Queenie's box, and Queenie showed and proved to you that Brie was even questioning your blackness.
Yeah, she was. I got those texts
But
too.
here
Yes.
you go, in her live, in her box, because, you know.
Oh, Sip don't like me.
Peter Piper, let me guess, another fake page. Yeah, show up on your memes. I wonder who that could be. The only person missing while we're covering this? Malibu, you can do the honor. Peter Piper, let your cojones drop and come on your main. Weak-kneed bitch. Figure it out. Shut up, Peter. Malibu told you so. Shut the hell up, Peter! You don't even have one, clearly. You are also another one that's wasting valuable resources and creating emails to make fake pages. Duh. Come say it with your whole chat. Cry babies. Tell us you're mad without telling us you're mad. Peter Piper. Yeah, shouldn't you be picking pickles? Peter Piper picked a pickle. Yeah, I had it right the first time. Fuck.
Because she got clocked
Thank you for
the day that she tried to say that I was inserting myself and I wanted to be
Peppers.
me. No, babe. Brie inserted.
So I did have her. It was Peppers. Sorry, Chad, I was wrong. Peter Piper, go pick your peppers! Make sure they're really spicy so you can keep your mouth busy. Shut the hell up. Twice. Not jalapenos, that's cheating. You know, them ghost peppers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, hey, I highly recommend lettuce right now, too, you know what I mean? I heard it can make you lose like 10 pounds in a day. Yeah, get you one of them nice little ghost peppers, Peter Piper, and some of that lettuce.
To me because Brie texted me and told me not to tell Queenie that I dropped her because Queenie was trying to put a bug in her ear about me. That Queenie had reached out to her and said that I was talking shit on Brie months ago and said that I forgot what she said that I said. I got the text. I can show those. But I didn't insert myself. Brie inserted me. And I also didn't bring that to the app. You want to know who did? Loudmouth Brie. I wasn't going to say shit to Queenie. I had no problem with Queenie. I still don't. I don't even know why she was in that live. I don't have any fucking smoke with her. But Brie is the one who started that whole thing. So there's that. But Brie don't like you either. So that's wild.
I mean, Queenie showed and proved that. Well, now I don't remember if she showed and proved she don't like her, but she definitely questioned her race, which is a weird thing to do. But hey, that's just what she does, I guess. I don't know.
We're doing our best, Heather.
Yeah, no. So she begged me. So when I sent her those messages, when I sent her the voice recording of me explaining to her what me and Tommy had talked about, how it had been talked about, and how it was done with no malice, we had a conversation and I dropped it. And then I was like, now wait a minute. You do the same shit. You threw me under the bus on live multiple times. You try to drag me in the middle of you and Tommy shit after I fucking told you I'm not getting in the middle of that. I'm not getting in the middle of that. You also try to lie and say that you're so good for me. Girl, me and you weren't as close as you make, just like you and Katie. You don't check on people. You're not friends with people. What's funny is, after me and her, after I quit fucking with her, and that's another thing, Brie, I quit fucking with you, girl. I quit texting you back. You got mad because I used my cellular phone, my device that I pay for, to reach out to someone regarding a scammer, Ray, that you have in your group. And that you were cool with me reaching out to that girl. But then all of a sudden, it didn't make you mad that it would come back on Ray. What made you mad was you said, "Oh, this is going to come back on me," and I said, "No, it's not." And you said, "Yes, it is." And guess what? Those people still haven't said shit about you because they don't give a fuck about you.
Can you show all the messages and stuff, please? Like green
what do you want me to show?
Whatever you're talking about.
All right,
I'm gonna go on mute. Well, I'll play a song real quick, and then I'll go on mute while you get the.
Yeah, let me find. Yeah, okay.
She's talking
Yeah,
about
listen,
you.
I'm
Like
gonna
where
tell you
Bree
guys
was
something,
talking about you?
Y'all motherfuckers know me enough to know I'm very sporadic.
Or that you had messaged about the scammer?
Where she's saying that when she messaged someone about the race situation, and Bree was swearing it was gonna come back on her. She's talking about me, like saying like, I still ain't said nothing. So she's talking about me.
My
But I'm a
God.
racist, so it doesn't matter, right? All right, bye.
Adora, we're talking about Bree being fake as fuck. Yeah. You missed a whole lot. My gosh.
So I'm not very organized. Listen.
She got exposed last night.
Sorry. I've been busy. Oh, NJ, just make sure that you screenshot them so you can see it on the screen.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
All right. Hello.
Thank you, Cindy.
Baby, you cannot do it. I was with my girlfriend. You were lying. They were broke at home. But I didn't say them no. But then all the friends I know, baby. Wait, before you get all upset, here's the truth. Talk to me. I was with my girl.
Holly Mae and NJ. NJ, the one that used to sit with Bree.
She got some bad news. Her man cheated, had her upset and confused.
Yeah, get your bathroom break. You know, refill up on your waters. Get your snacks. All I ask is tap the live. That's it. That's all. Engage in the comments. Tap the live. If you're a troll and you got something to say, come to back. Also, I know that this live is going to be replayed, which is totally fine, which is also why I'm asking NJ to show what she's talking about. Because again, listen, I don't give a fuck who's cool with who, who's friends with where, who sits where, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about it, but it's the principle. I don't give a fuck who I like and who I don't like. Not at all in the motherfucking slightest. All right? Not at all, okay?
Well, then you can't call shit out if you're not going to stand on all 10 on what you believe in and what you don't. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You either stand for some shit or you don't. And I have a really strong gut feeling, Holly Mae, that if Ratina ever flipped on you and showed y'all's messages, you'd probably be in the same boat Bree's in. Actually, I guarantee it. Yeah. Only it'd be like 10 times more information. Yeah. Since you definitely had a lot of shit to say about people and then ended up circling back and sitting with them, I just happened to be one. Yeah. You and Ratina were actually one of my first big lessons on I should have left you bitches blocked. And why it doesn't benefit to let people circle back around. Bree's another example, and that's happened like 4 or 5. Like, I'm done with that. Fucking done. Like, I already know my gut feeling's never wrong, and I just gotta stop, like, having faith in people. How sad is that? How sad is that? That's the message you guys have. Like, there's no reason to have faith in people because this is what fucking weirdos do. Piss poor intentions from Yeah, like, yeah, nope. You're gonna have to pay me to get unblocked. How about that? That's the new rule. If I block you, it's gonna cost you $35 to get unblocked. Okay? I'm setting that rule right now. If I block you, and don't worry, I ain't gonna do it just for funsies. The rules will all remain the same. But if I block you, it's gonna cost you $35 to get unblocked. Yeah. And that's if I decide you deserve another chance. Good luck. You know.
I can call out your actions while defending your character in the same fucking breath. All right? I've always been that way. So again, even though I do not fuck with, nor will I ever, Malibu and Smash, the way that Bree did her or them and spoke as if she was the victim beyond them, they just did so much to her. That was wrong. And here's my thing to the comment people. Y'all motherfuckers know that. Not one person spoke up.
It's 250, period.
When Amanda was being spoke on,
if I went up to 40, like respectfully, if I went up to 40, they'd call me a scammer. So, and I just don't have time to deal with that right now. Maybe one day I'll turn it up to 45 and then they can, have some content to call me a scammer. But in the meantime, we're busy, We're busy today.
excessively, I do got to give it to Amanda's people because they definitely were in that chat trying to, speak up for her several times. That was what's up. Definitely was. I mean, to the point where somebody was even trying to get them to replay Amanda K explaining what she was saying, just so that way people could be educated on another culture, on another ethnicity, race, all that. Because see, in the human world, in the human race.
Right, I know you're not sticking up for Amanda K right now, who definitely called FWA some foul shit. And then trying to pass it off as if Amanda K is like an advocate now? Of some sort? Is that what's going on here? Because I'm pretty sure the chat knows exactly what Amanda K called FWA just because she was pissed off at her. Yeah, if I could think about anybody on the TikTok that I would want to go to for education, I think the last room I would probably sit for that would be Amanda K's. Respectfully. Continue on, sis.
There's more than just one race in there. One culture in there. That's what makes the world beautiful. Is
correct.
Why do we travel to fucking Puerto Rico, Mexico, the Bahamas? You know what I'm saying? Why do we do that? Oh, that's right. Different cultures. Different beliefs. You don't just get born one day and say, "Oh, you're Christian." No, honey. There's even different churches for different beliefs, for different religions. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So Amanda K definitely got some good supporters because they definitely were in there speaking up. But I'm talking about you other bitches. Y'all just sit there and don't say nothing. Y'all knew that was wrong. You fucking knew that was wrong because it wasn't.
I don't think Christianity is Amanda K's strong suit.
Too long ago, when
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure it was me who actually brought that up about motherfuckers talking shit about each other but now sitting with each other. Could have swore that was Bree, Smash, and Malibu who were screaming at the top of their lungs how they had a conversation and didn't give a fuck about what was said because they already spoke and forgave each other on that. Yet so easily forgot. Bree watched that April 26th live several times. I mean, I'm pretty sure quite a few people from Messy Talk went into Smash's live and told her, honey, you cannot control what another grown-ass person says. What Ratina says ain't got shit to do with you. I'm talking about your response. Yet they didn't just get that out their asshole. No, they got that from watching and listening while Bree and Queenie were streaming and re-streaming it. Can you at least be honest about that?
Now, wait a damn minute. Yeah, because Bree was just in the beginning, the clip they played when she was trying to call Malibu out, was it the other day? Didn't she claim that she hadn't seen or she missed that? So is what she's saying right now is that Queenie and Bree were streaming that the entire time? Somebody's saying no, they weren't streaming it.
Bruh.
Think you just can't, Mom. They did in the beginning of this live. Something about Bree didn't or wasn't going to listen to somebody who takes in the It was in the beginning of this live. Just, yeah, I think, and then they mentioned it again, but nothing was shown. Like, no clip was played of her saying it. Snark, are you talking about the comment to FWA? And then I just got confirmation that Bree and Queenie were definitely live the next day for like 9 hours, so they definitely heard it. They definitely heard about the lives that were happening. Where Smash and Malibu talked about this for days on end. So, you know.
Bree.
Played it over and over. Oh. Just B, you must have missed that part then.
That's something slight. You can't even be honest about that.
I don't really want to repeat what she said because I don't like those terms. I don't even like it coming out of my mouth and it feels wrong. But she definitely called FWA something not very nice because she was mad at her. Yeah. Read Frogger's comment. Yeah. That's what she, Hey, Sparkles. Yeah, that's, Reed Frogger's comment, that's what she called her. So.
Because that's weird. Kind of like the whole bushes thing. Like I said, I'm not even talking about you claiming them bushes to get people to leave you be. Never once did I say, I can't believe she did that. No. I don't fault you for that. I probably would have did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Had I not owned my shit. And to be on Google that I own my shit, you're like, you know what I'm saying? I would have probably lied and said a bush was mine too, but what I would not have done.
Yeah, Holly Mae, here's the thing. When I covered you and Rutina before the Florida Man shit and we all came together, I definitely went live and clocked you telling all kinds of untrue shit and adding shit to shit and telling lies. As a matter of fact, the situation where Bree was calling me racist came up at one point, and you ran a whole narrative about that to the point where I definitely went live, played all the clips, and showed that you were just not telling the truth. You were talking so fucking fast about something that you didn't even have the facts on, but you were so dead set that that was the truth. So I don't believe a fucking word you say either. And I definitely went live and clocked it. Okay, and I didn't have to spin a narrative because I used clips of your own words, and then I replayed everything down to a T what Bree said about me. So technically, it was like Bree cleaning up your lies. Didn't even have to say a word. Yeah, that happened. I love it over here. Anyway.
Was take that live to the motherfucking extreme of threatening fucking people that you knew and know weren't involved in a fuck thing.
What's wrong with being a motherfucker?
All they did was was going to places and spaces that y'all motherfuckers didn't like. That you, Bree, didn't like.
Don't be hanging out all over here, being mouth. I don't want to talk about it.
You threatened that you were going to put their kids and their families and where they actually lived in the moment, in the present, and their government names and shit. You threatened that. And you did it from a fucking lie. That's where the problem is. And if nobody can't understand that, then something is wrong with you. Wholeheartedly. If that's an okay thing, that off of a fucking lie, you go to the extreme of putting other people and children and all that shit in harm's way. Like, that's crazy to me.
Well, but, okay, again. Oh, God, this is getting tedious. Can't we circle back to, and I understand she's not on the app from what I understand, but the facts are still the facts. Can't that circle back around to your friend doing the same shit when she gets pissed off? With information and kids and all that shit? Like, can't we circle that back around? You can't clock that if you sit with somebody who gets mad and literally does the same fucking thing. Which includes looking up old YouTubes of youth and sports and all the shit just because they're mad. And don't even really have a reason to be other than their own accountability that they should be taking. So again, you can't clock that. Stop clocking that. It doesn't get to happen on a public platform, and time after time after time, you just say, oh, that's my friend, I take care of it on the back end. That's not how this shit's gonna work. No. Couple of times, first couple of, yeah, I can see you having a conversation with your friend. But when it's a pattern, it's a pattern. It's not a mistake and it gets talked about and corrected. It becomes a pattern. Where it's normalized. You are a part of that, Holly Mae. You're a part of that. Period.
That's fucking crazy as fuck to me.
Yeah, I agree. Super crazy. Crazy as fuck. My gosh. Hey, Bree. Just saying.
Oh yeah, thank you for the likes and shit. She probably got a restriction. Listen, for real.
You all need one.
I just seen that you came in here. I'm gonna tell you something. I still, to this day, I know crazy, right? To this day, feel the way that I did.
Are we welcoming all this over here? Welcoming what? Yeah, it's been alright, Bree. It's been alright. Yeah, we had a couple hot days and then poor Canada and we were dealing with smoke, but everything's clearing up. It's been pretty nice. Yeah, lake's nice and warm, you know what I'm saying? It's been alright. I hope you're having a good summer too. Asking for your dog. Oh, I got filtered.
About you way back then. So, this is a comment.
Said Bree had to run back and look. Yeah, no, yeah, she's the only one missing. Imagine that. If you don't feel guilty and you don't have anything to hide, like, it's just interesting to me, you know what I'm saying? No, she ain't gonna be chilling over here. Fuck no. But I have a particular mod that's gonna take care of it. So unless I've had a specific conversation with you as a mod, don't touch it if she walks in. There's one assigned. I love it over here. Disaster delinquent. I ain't never seen you over here. You're requesting a box. Who are you and what do you want? Or is it an accident? It happens, I understand. I do it sometimes. Disaster delinquent. Can we help you? Please say something in the chat. Thank you, chick. We're not gonna say anything in the chat? Okay. like that. I don't like that. Yeah, there's like some about it that's like weird, so I blocked him. I don't know. Sorry, it's probably too soon for that, but whatever.
Not a safe place. You get what I'm saying? Like, at all. At all.
Yeah, ever. It's a real tragedy if you're asking me, but if you're not, it really is.
Oh yeah, putting that label on too. Labels. Let's discuss labels. All right. And then I'm gonna be getting off in a minute. But labels. Virgo. And comment cousins. Virgo and the comment cousins. All right. Smash's comment cousins, Virgos, mine, Bree's, all, not Bree's really, because Bree's people just be the same, like, I don't know, 10 fucking people, like her actual people. Same, well, 8 probably now. Same people, you know, that co-sign her dumb shit and delusional shit. So Smash's, Virgos, mine, MJ, as in Mary Jane, your comments as well. I'm talking to your comment cousins. Y'all motherfuckers, like, y'all were around. You guys were around. Because at one point we all, hear me loud and clear, we all of us, sat together. I mean, when Bree and Queenie popped out back on the scene, you know how Bree likes to talk about that, how she was on Messy Talk and she wasn't messing with nobody over here, and all of a sudden her name was said or some shit, and that's what brought her over here. No, hell. No, you bitches came out of nowhere, held a fucking live, talking about shit from 2 years ago. I wrote on Reddit and was like, I know these motherfuckers are not about to be lying in no motherfucking live right now. Y'all placed bets on who was going to be live, me or Retina, that night, right? Retina deleted my comment or my post on Reddit because at that moment we were like, you know what, we're not going to go back and forth. Let them. And for a long time there, you bitches didn't get a response. All right, that's why I made the Easter basket video, because to me, I felt like y'all motherfuckers was on here, you know what I'm saying, kicking up and rehashing old shit, and all that. Like, it was crazy to me. It was crazy to me. But I forgot where the fuck I was going with that. Oh, labels. Hold on, NJ, real quick. Are you good? You guys were all there. We all sat together, blah, 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 right? Gloria was a famous fucking streamer at that time for all of us. Kind of like Drama Talk was a blogger for all of us to get our clips and snips and shit. But you guys like to flip up, switch up, and run with the masses. Virgo, ma'am, you tried to spin a fucking situation, okay? A crazy situation, on Gloria, okay? And then you labeled her as if she was a P3, or she had P3 vibes. Now I'm gonna ask you real quick. Were you saying that because you heard Monster say that about Drama Talk, and that was like hearing a new word for you, so you had to use it to make sure you sounded a certain type of way? Like, I'm confused there because, bitch, First off, the shit that you guys place under that label minimizes the shit that actually falls under that label. Where don't y'all understand that? You guys are minimizing real words that the real world needs. Like, people need those words and meaning and you know what I'm saying, like definitions in the real, like we need that. That's, to me, I feel like that's a necessity to live life. And I say that because you're not, like, you don't want to be in a real world and a real situation happens, but you don't look at it in that manner because it wasn't a picture taken, or it wasn't a fucking little snippet of a recording from a park. You get what I'm saying? You don't want somebody to come to you in the real world and tell you what just fucking happened to them, or what their child went, or whatever the case may be, all right? And question it in a demeaning and dehumanizing way, because that's the way TikTok does it. Well, TikTok said that X, Y, and Z. Y'all motherfuckers are literally like the crying wolf. The little boy who cried wolf.
Adora, something tragic happened, you know what I'm saying? They got up in the air, you know, the plane took off, probably LAX. Run with it, it's the internet. And as soon as the plane took off, the landing gear shredded. Went everywhere. They got to their destination, and now the plane can't fucking land because there ain't no landing gear, clearly, and now they just some sort of emergency, but we don't know how the fuck to help them, you know what I mean? So maybe if we, and I don't think 2 times speed would help. I think that'd shred the regular tires too, and then they'd have the landing gear, but not the front or the back. Then the caboose at night. So I feel like that's today's about, like, how do you help somebody who lost their landing gear? Does anybody have any extra landing gear?
To where there's an actual situation that falls under the labels you guys are putting on people,
Hey, barista.
it's gonna be looked over because y'all motherfuckers literally overuse them like accountability. Yes, Tommy.
I just want to address something you're talking about labels. Bree, why is it okay for you to tell people you're not going to argue with a bitch that takes D in their ass, like you're above me or I'm less than you because I take D in my ass? Like, to me, that is absolute bigotry. You're so quick to call somebody out for talking about minorities or trying to make you less than, but you're going to talk about, and I've heard, not from NJ, but from your other friends, that you do like to use the F word and that you do like to use the R word. And you're going to talk shit about me dressing up like a woman, all that bullshit, whatever. Whatever. But how you going to get on here and play this victim for fucking weeks, months, while all this bullshit, everybody's against you, wah, for me, I'm a victim in every fucking story, every fucking thing. And then you going to get up here and talk about you and going to fucking argue with it.
Hold up. Except, what is it saying? Palm up. What did I do? It told me to raise my hand and something. And then a whole soccer game happened, and did they win the World Cup? Why did it tell me to raise my hand? I feel like Kendra right now. Bitch, we're going to the tropics and the volcano! And what was that? Was that icing from a donut? I think that was a palm tree. I was still stuck on raising my hand. Somebody won the World Cup and now we're in the tropics. Did we win? We won a vacation. I knew it. Ranger, let's fucking go. Wait, who sent the soccer thing? I was so caught up in raising my hand and I'm failing. Shit! Who sent the raise your hand? Easy on Kendra being patient. Barista sent it. I know that's right. Barista, let's fucking go. Ranger, let's fucking go. We won the World Cup, in case you didn't hear it here first. And Ranger took us on vacation. You know, she bought me a Mercedes once, too, and she told me yesterday she loved me, but that's none of your guys' business. Don't tell anybody, because she might get mad. Let's fucking go. Sorry, my ADHD. I don't know what's going on. I'm on vacation. Oh, yeah, now I remember. We went on vacation, but this bitch took her landing gear. No, we took this bitch's landing gear. That's what it was, all right.
With the motherfucker that takes a D in their ass. And what do you want me to do? Give you the proof? Because, like, you know, you've, for months now, ran your motherfucking mouth talking about what I said about people that showed no proof. Not one fucking thing have you ever said about me. Have you showed any motherfucking proof? None of it. You ran your mouth, fucking tried to assassinate my character like I was some messy motherfucking bitch. You dismiss all your bullshit.
Double tap.
As if, oh, we were beefing. So it's okay for you to dog everybody and talk about everybody and all that bullshit when it comes to you fucking beefing. But if anybody says a fuck thing about your motherfucking sorry ass, it's a goddamn problem and everybody's gotta bow down and kiss your fucking ring. Fuck you. I may take a D in my ass, bitch, but my character will stand next to yours and on top of yours. You can never, ever in your motherfucking life lay your motherfucking track record next to mine and ever fucking compete. And whether I take 10 fucking dicks or one, bitch, you could never.
Now, Tommy, don't be talking to a female like that now. Come on. JK.
Tommy, keep talking, buddy! I'm a lesbian, and I'm here to tell you here first that Tommy ate down. Tommy ate down. Yeah, I did. Shit! My God. Tommy, can we hear that again? So I was just asking for somebody's dog. There's probably like 30 dogs in the chat right now. I was asking for the dogs. Maybe if you could, anytime, Tommy, you know what I mean? That was kind of hot. Alright. It's fine.
JK. That's what she says, you know. Every time she wants to come at Tommy and come at Tommy and come at Tommy and come at Tommy. But then when Tommy snaps back, it's a problem. And her people have a problem. She also texted me the same day that she called Tommy. So this was all, so Bree, you set me up, bitch.
Also, Tommy was in that live about you, NJ. But here's the thing. Again, they ran off a lot of what was said, hearsay, from Bree's mouth to Tommy's ears. You, on the other hand, have shown and proven Bree's words out of her mouth, not out of yours. Not a fucking you do not got to get down. People are reporting, but you do not have to get down. Not versions of what they said. Kind of like the way that Bree tried to make it seem like you were the one that was talking all this shit about Tommy, only she read the shit to him and didn't give him the fucking proof. I wonder why. Because did she read her own words and just put your name under it?
Oh, Bree,
That's weird.
I've told Tommy, I've told Tommy, and I will go through every fucking message I have. But not only that, you literally set all this shit up, and then you want to sit in there, but you're texting me 2 days before, or the day before, and saying, because I'm clocking you. I'm clocking the fuck out of you. See, that's another thing. She wouldn't answer the phone. I tried to call this bitch, and she wouldn't answer the phone. But she's bad. She's a hard ass, right? She goes
Right,
to bitches
Kendra?
in real life, but she won't answer the goddamn phone. So I'm texting her and I'm clocking her and I'm saying, well, what about you doing this? And what about you doing this and this and this and this? And she's going, well, just let it go. Just drop it. I was going to hold a live on you and I didn't want to do that to you. So just drop it. But then
Thank you, Lynette.
you were involved in a live that Jess held when Jess was calling me 2 days before that talking shit about you. And you were talking shit about Jess too. You don't recall you having your Discord on mute and you talking to Jess and letting us hear you talk to Jess? Y'all's last conversation? And then you tried to lie and say that Jess tried to give you...
That's a good question. That's a good question, Jessica. Who's Jessica? It's not Jessica asking about herself. It's Jessica asking what Jessica they're talking about. Does anybody know, like, what Jessica they're talking about? Not our Jessica. Jessica. Jess. Who's Jess? Oh, Liberty Jess. That sounds familiar. Thank you guys for the community gifts. My gosh, way to run it up. New adventure, Jess? Now, I think. Oh, it's you. New journey, Jess. Oh, she's in the chat. So, Bree, had you involved? You were involved in this too? Bree, had you involved in this? My gosh. Or Bree was sending you shit? Full send them screenshots, baby. I got Discord. You can send me all of Bree shit. Go ahead. All of her DMs of her talking shit. It's open. My mods can put my Discord right in the chat. So if she got you caught up in some shit, you can full send me her DMs. Because we'll clock it.
Retina's address, and Jess lied on me bad. Jess lied on me bad. But Jess didn't try to give you Retina's address, girl. You just made it out like that. But now that you're bestie, right?
Even though you know that Bree's live. We know that. Also, can I just circle back to what Tommy was...
Wait, did I hear that she tried to blame you for trying to get Retina's address? My gosh. She tried to blame you?
was saying, I could have swore that not only did all of us women, when we all sat together, but it, you know, once we like broke up, you know, make up, all that shit. Once we all like broke up and went our separate ways and shit, I could have
broke up. We were never in a relationship. You can't just have me out here dating everybody. What the fuck? What a harsh label. I didn't even get anything out of it. Not a flower, not a wig, not a... This is some bullshit. Worst relationship I've ever been in.
I swear that each and every single one of us still will hold alive and bring up the fact how we are some freaky bitches in the sheets and things that we like and things we don't like and shit like that. We be having girl talk while we're live, each and every fucking one of us. All right. So I'm just asking.
So you don't want people to be alive, being vulnerable and shit, you know what I'm saying? But okay, now we have confirmation. It's okay for everybody to get a pass to like dropping their panties and pissing in boxes and talking about how they like to, you know, like, with the you-know-whats in the bedrooms, with the you-know-whats and the silk sheets and the you-know-whats hanging from the ceiling, from the swings and the you-know-whats. So you don't want people to be vulnerable with their emotions or things they might struggle with, but let's... Never mind.
Seriously.
Let's go back to the landing gear, for fuck's sake.
What makes it different? Like, what makes it different? Real shit. I mean, you argue with bitches who take it in the booty. You argue back and forth with bitches who not only take it in the booty, but suck it right after, bitch. You probably one of them, huh? So what the fuck was that? See, that's my thing. Here's what I don't understand. So many people want to swear up and down that they're all for the LGBTQ and all the things like that when they're cool with somebody, but the second that they're not, all of a sudden that's used as a dig, a slur, whatever the case may be, right? Or they're less than. I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel this way. But when it comes to specifically gay men, or gay women, but specifically gay men, I know more gay men who can build me a motherfucking house without breaking a fucking sweat because they don't fuck up their makeup. Alright, than I do a grown, the fucking man who sags his pants and looks like the motherfucker off TV that you just want to fuck because you see him and he look good, smell good. Like,
double tap!
Motherfucking gay men who fucking can build a whole fucking compound of houses, fucking build communities that are beautiful and welcoming, ho, that are more of a man than who the fuck you lay down with. Alright? I could even tell you about same-sex couples, women and male, who are fucking better humans, better parents, better all of it. You know why? Because they appreciate life more than others. Why? Because the struggle they went through, it does not come less to anybody else. So I'm just curious what the fuck that comment meant.
Did Holly Mae just say I'm a good eater? I feel like I heard that. You know, thank you, Holly Mae.
At all. Like, I don't get it. I mean, that's the same thing like that happened in the FWA live. As if Tommy was letting do the fuck.
I think it's weird that she talked to Tommy just an hour after texting me and saying, NJ, I know we're not talking right now.
Tommy, say that out loud. Please say that out loud. Say that shit out loud with motherfucking fucking proudness. Say that shit out loud.
I'm very fucking proud of it. I kept a motherfucking man for 18 and a half years, and if cancer had taken him, we'd be going to our death till us part. Not fucking 10, 20 men. Not to say I wasn't a hoe in my motherfucking life, but I bet you, motherfucker, when you lay your head down at the end of your life, you are never going to be able to say you kept one for 18 and a half fucking years.
We already up there in age, bitch. Listen, it'll be a miracle if me and my husband say 20, all right? So that ain't a dig, that ain't a jab, that ain't a what you thought you were doing at the time. No, that's just the facts and realities of the shit. All right?
So can I say something real quick? I didn't watch Jess's live. I'm not going to watch it because I'm not going to listen to a bunch of people that don't know me say shit about me that's not true. But I did hear, Tommy, I don't know if it's true, that you said that I had you listen to a Discord call with Leslie. That's not true. I did have him listen to the one with Ray. And Ray, you lied. You said that you would have clocked me, but you were hiding from your boss at work. Babe, you were on lunch break in your car with your friend, and Tommy can confirm that. And you also multiple times told me, it's okay, I love you, it's okay. But he never listened to a Discord. I told him what Leslie had said, but he never listened to a Discord. I don't know, that's just what I heard.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Thank you, Ranger, for the popular.
I never had you on a Discord call with them.
Was you playing a recording of it? Because they were all talking in the background, and I could hear everything being said. I heard Leslie take up for Bree twice.
I remember telling you that Leslie took up for Bree. I remember telling you that...
I was on the phone with you when that call was all happening because you muted me to respond on the call.
I don't recall that. Was it right after the Ray call?
It might have been before or after, but it was, the same day.
I'm gonna have to look. I didn't know if that was true or not. I couldn't recall, but I heard that and I was like, wait a second.
You're probably just getting the calls mixed up before a motherfucker runs with, oh, see, she's lying. Because, people like to dig and try to make it seem some type of way to defeat somebody. It was probably a different call.
Yeah. I know.
I did hear that Discord call.
He definitely was on the call about Ray because I don't trust Ray. Bree knows that. Bree tried to make it out with me and Ray were friends. Oh, girl, no, Ray is a scammer. Ray, what'd you do with that Thanksgiving money? Because I know someone that personally donated to you, and they can show their Cash App. And what did you do with it? You never said thank you. You never said nothing. So I did have him listen to that call, and you lied.
Ray said that she was going to let you have it or something.
Yeah, she said that she was going to chew my ass out, but she was at work hiding from her boss. Now, can you confirm that, please?
No, that's not true.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's not true. But then she turned around and was crying and told the whole story about, never mind, I'm not going to get into all that, about her other No, she was telling you everything was okay and yada hooty and she loves you and all that good
Chaos
stuff.
Region level number 12, let's fucking go!
Also, Bree, you weren't upset that you got mad because I reached out to KDOT. But you got mad because you said it would come back on you. You didn't get mad about the race situation. Matter of fact, you said that you would talk to KDOT, but you wouldn't talk to Leslie. And then you said, oh, I can't leave you listening to a thing these people have to say. They're racist.
You grab those screenshots real quick.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, thank you. And while she does that, that kind of sounds like, when Malibu and Smash weren't actually mad over Retina's comment. Also too, Virgo, before you run with it, girl, before you run with it, I didn't insert myself into shit. I'm not trying to insert myself into shit. For my insertion, and no, that's probably not a word, bitch, but if you want to take the time to look it up, let me know. Smash, you can thank her for that. Because see, on a situation I wasn't around for, I was knocked the fuck out, next to my husband that don't like me, works all day and all the things. I was cuddled up next to him. I wasn't rubbing my feet, I was rubbing his. You get what I'm saying? Maybe we were bumping uglies, I can't remember specifically, but so I wasn't there. Yet you, after you were called out on your delayed reaction and response, and then your lack of responding and shit, you tried to throw me into it by trying to overly come at me. And when that didn't work, you then started to dehumanize OG and Megan, two of your friends.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Smash! 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 Do you think that you could change your name to blame it on Smash now? I feel like it'd be appropriate. If you can change your name to blame it on Smash, I'll try to find Holly Mae some landing gear. Alright, well, somebody clip that and let her know. I think it would be very nice.
And then try to go into Southern's live and fuck with her about race. Yeah. And try to be like the spokesperson of the white community on racism. And yet, when you were asked a question about something being said to a white woman,
can I use me? Smash! Why, could she hear me better now? Probably not.
You said, and I quote, I'm not offended, so that's not racist. I don't see that as racist because that doesn't offend me. But if it offends you, then that's not a them problem, dumbass.
Wouldn't that apply to, like, the woman that you guys had in your platform after Retina said what she said? So because that lady said that it didn't offend her, then you guys automatically ran to assume that it didn't offend anybody else? Sorry, I didn't even think before I said that, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like that kind of, isn't that like the same thing? Isn't that like the same thing? You know?
Because you're not offended does not mean that was not racist. So while you were trying to be a spokesperson for racism of the white community, you should have been educated on all.
Oh, it turns out Smash was listening the whole time. Sorry, Smash! Didn't mean to yell for you 55,000. Well, I mean, I did. I ain't even gonna, yeah, I lied just then. I did mean to yell for you 55,000 times, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because you get blamed for a lot of things, too. So. It fits.
Sides. I guess maybe, hopefully, you bought a different book for your husband than you read before you went on this I'm against racism shit. Also, too, I asked in Petty's live, obviously, the troll that came in to bring up Retina didn't see the question because Petty ended too quick. I asked what book you bought for your husband for that education, so that way I could buy it for Retina, so that way y'all motherfuckers could stop bringing that shit up the way you guys stopped bringing Smash's husband and her response to that up. Y'all still talk about Megan's. So I'm trying to buy them some books, and preferably the one that Smashley bought for her husband.
None of those things are comparable. None of those things are comparable. How it all happened isn't even comparable. The problem with Megan, right, because the one big thing you guys like, well, she's never said the word, but she said a bunch more other racist shit. Okay? Which is different than Retina directly saying some racist shit, which is different than Smash's husband saying what he said. They are not comparable. You've got one who, yeah, like, what, come on. Holy fuck.
Husband, because clearly that's the book to get. You know? So thank you in advance. Okay, go ahead. Jamie or Tommy.
Well, real quick, let me just clarify something, Leslie. I don't have the proof of it, but
Oh,
I did
guys,
ask
it's
Bree
Jamie
because I
Giles.
remember Leslie exactly. You know, in the last few months I started listening to her, and you know, I was like, I know her voice. I don't really know where she's at or where she came from.
Jamie Giles.
And when me and Bree had a 3-hour conversation, I asked her, I said, Leslie's, I said, what? I was asking her about the NJ, reason why she didn't want to get involved with that, and she specifically said, I ain't fucking with them because they're racist. I didn't want to be a part of that. She absolutely said you were racist. There's a Bible laying next to me in this bed. I'll put my hand on it if I need to. But I promise you, she absolutely said you're a racist. So if she tells you that she didn't say that, she's a motherfucking lie.
Oh yeah, she said you're racist. Hold on, let me bring these texts up. Sorry, Jamie.
Okay, while you bring those up real quick, and while you said sorry to Jamie, let me just say, I think it is fucking hilarious that the time that Retina went into a live, I think it was Gloria streaming a live, Retina, like Gloria grabbed a box so Retina could say what she had to say, right? And yet, Sip, you're in here and reading the chat and letting play-by-plays be known, yet not one request. That's wild. Anyways, go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a comment of what was said yesterday in Virgo's live that people have reported back to me. I didn't realize that I had gone into Virgo's live. I was going through my FYP. I heard some ruckus on my front porch. I threw my phone and took off running, and my elderly cat was killed by my neighbor's dog. But you know what? Bree called me out in that live and called me messy, Virgo, snark, and HIJKLM. Jay, I have not commented on none of your shit. You people are crazy.
Jamie Giles, you definitely were liking my content not very long ago. And then I heard that you were being messy, and then I saw some comments of you being other places being messy. You've definitely been over here too, so I just had some regular questions. Did you include me in the alphabet? That was pretty creative. HIJKLMJ. Oh. I went in there and I was just gonna ask you. Like, I just wanted you to get a box. Why's it gotta be all that? Why do I gotta be a lunatic? I didn't even say anything bad about you, lady. I just wondered why, like, what's the tea on you being messy? Like, why are you being messy? Why are you chat hopping? And you, like, I'm just gonna clock, though, like, super sorry about your loss, but I'm just gonna clock this. You left and entered multiple times, lady. Your couch be putting in work, ma'am. I'm wondering where you got your couch. I would like a couch like that, because I got a lot of shit that needs to get done, and if my couch could do that for me, that'd be great. Yeah, because I definitely watched you leave and enter. Leave and enter. I'm pretty sure I said it this morning. It was like 3 times. At least. Yeah. And the minute that your name was said and we wanted to ask you, like, what's up with the mess? Like, you could be a silent watcher and you could be neutral and you could do all these things, but why are you going to sit over here in the business, but then run over there and talk shit? Right? And those are legit questions. But you didn't have to run and then go spin a narrative and make it seem like a bunch of shit it wasn't. Just to pretend like you didn't leave and enter 3 to 4 times that I saw. It doesn't have to be all that. 10 out of 10 on the creativity for using the fucking alphabet. I never even thought about that when we were trying to decipher NJ from NJ. It's pretty creative. Yeah. But actually, I think you're a fucking lunatic. Because you never had to lie to kick it. You never had to lie to kick it, Jamie Giles. You were just liking my content not long ago. I put money on that you commented on it too. Because it had been a while since you had commented or liked any of my shit. And so that's what made me remember it. That's what made me remember it. I do, like, suffer from some memory loss, but you know. I just, what's up with all these creepy pages today? What's up with all these creepy pages today? There's a lot of pages that are requesting that keep being like, hey Casey, that keep being like, what's that one movie? The Saw movies. They all got the same profile picture. I have mild concerns.
I'm so sorry, Jamie.
Crazy.
I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm so
My
sorry.
elderly cat goes out once a day for his sun time nap, and those dogs jumped.
Me and Tommy, you weren't around for Tara's live. I can't remember if I said this or not, but you weren't. So you
She's
don't
messy,
know
messy,
the day and a
yeah.
half me and Tommy went.
I've been hearing the last couple of days, and then I was shown some shit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like, you don't have to lie, Jamie, to kick it. Yeah.
Back and forth, not only on the live, but in text message. After that day and a half, we were good. We were fucking good. All right. I've always been cool with Tommy. Tommy's always been cool with me. And anything that anyone has said behind anyone's back, best believe we either said it to each other first or we said it immediately after. Which is why I laugh when motherfuckers try to come and tell me that Tommy said, because, honey.
So Jamie deserves grace for her cat. We're not getting her for her brother. Yeah, this whole live up to this point's been, like, kind of wild. And the shit that Bree's had to say about the people that she's found herself being a regular at. Yeah. Yup.
If I can't see it in my message with him or recall my ears hearing it from him, I know you're bullshitting. That's why when I ask you bitches for proof, I don't ever get it.
You say a lot of shit without proof too, Holly.
And the reason I do not get into their boxes is because they mute you, they block you, what the fuck ever. So right now, Bree, if you're streaming, you're hearing me say, I'm not a messy bitch, but I can be.
Jamie, she's streaming because she's been, from what I've heard, she's been on live all day, which is pathetic and sad. So of course she's streaming because she has nothing else to do.
Also, I'm just gonna say this, since she is streaming, I don't give a fuck who likes who sits with who, or none of that shit. All these comments that Bree and Sip and all you guys are making, over there, like, if y'all motherfuckers in the chat for real can't, like, if you guys can't see the shit for yourself already at this point, it's crazy to me.
Was Bree in her own live while this? Whose live was streaming this? Why does my finger look so tiny right now? It looks like an extra large big toe. The fuck? Yeah, it looks like the toe that I JV welded on Tolvanga. I did have an extra, but I swear to God, it's my actual finger. And Tolvanga still has her toe. I swear to God. Who said Totutha? Totutha is absolutely fucking diabolical if you're asking me. I ain't putting no toes in my teeth. Fucking go wash your feet first, and then we'll talk about, like, what I can do with your feet. But in the meantime, Totutha, that can't be a thing ever. It's a fucking... My God. Alright, that's not focus, fuck.
Also, Bree, you owe a lot of people an apology, but since you guys only like to, apologize to the friends of yours, are you gonna...
Everybody except me, I don't fucking want it. Just stay the fuck away. I don't want your fucking apology. Yeah, fool me once, fool me twice, you know what I'm saying? And you ain't fooling me again. I'm done. All done. Go over there. Don't give a fuck about no apology. Yeah, you've apologized. I've allowed you to apologize to me 1, 2, 3 too many fucking times. Don't trust you. Don't want you around. Energy's whack.
publicly, sincerely, since that was a big thing with Malibu, sincerely apologize to Smashley, Malibu, Virgo, Queen of Blessings, all of them. Also, who was it? Was it RIZZ? Was it Ray or was it Raid that she was talking about?
Oh, yeah. But you should, right? And I hope you do consider it before you go live and talk more shit, Bree. Since you wanted to, like, partially interrupt Virgo's shit the other day, to try to hold Malibu accountable, I think you should publicly apologize to her and Smash for the shit you talked, right? I think you should. Since you want to run around being the accountability police, yeah, I think you should talk about it out loud. And why you said what you said. And why you sat around being fake as fuck and not being transparent about how you actually feel about them. While you're sitting around their safe space. Yeah, I think you should do that. Yeah, chances are you're probably not going to. You're going to be salty and probably just fire up more shit. But that would be the right noble thing to do. Why don't you give them public apologies like you were expecting out of them? Yeah, why don't you do that? Yeah. How about you feel for 5 minutes what you try to make everybody else feel while you're sitting on all the skeletons in your closet? How about that? Yeah.
Their children got taken away. Who was she talking about?
That was
Kendra
actually
too.
Purple Rain Gracie.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, let me say this really loud too, you know what I mean, Bree? Because, you should definitely be apologizing to Kendra. $110%. As a matter of fact, why don't you start with Kendra first? Yeah, because literally every fucking thing you had to say about Kendra on the back end while you're playing in her face was none of your motherfucking business. None of it. Not a single part of that was any of your fucking business to bring up or talk about on the back end with anybody but Kendra. If you had something to fucking say, well, you talk to her enough in the chats and say your name in the chats enough, don't you? And you key a lot with Kendra in the chats, right? So you definitely would have had access to Kendra on the back end to let her know exactly how the fuck you felt about her. You weird bitch. Said what I said. I said what I said. Fake as fuck. Fake. So yeah, you should start with Kendra. And then you shouldn't ever talk about any of that shit ever the fuck again. Because who are you, hey FWA, who are you to talk about shit that people, why is it, according to you, everybody's struggling with addiction, just off your opinion? Oh my god, she looked left, must be Ritalin! What the fuck's wrong with you, lady? Oh, Bree had a lot to say about Kendra. It was in the beginning of this live. I'm not gonna replay it right now, but if the live's posted, definitely, I believe it's within the first 10 to 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely, yeah, Virgo, if you, yeah, you definitely listen to it. Yeah.
But she was talking
These
about.
are- Wait a minute. Because we're not going to tell that story, but that is her, the Purple Rain lady's story, but she deserves an apology as well, bitch. You gonna publicly apologize to them the way that you so comfortably demanded apologies from, I don't know, Amanda K, Malibu, Smash.
Gotta agree with Holly there.
You gonna publicly apologize to all of them?
Well, I was gonna say she also said.
Gotta agree with Holly. Fuck you, Holly. You know what I mean? You wouldn't follow me for no reason anyway, but whatever. Gotta agree with Holly May there. I could not fuck with you and still tell you that you're right. Gotta agree with Holly May there, yeah. Get to apologizing, Bree. The internet's waiting. The internet's waiting. Accountability, please. You're fired from the station.
Said Ray, she did say stuff about Ray's kid getting a referral, and she was like, bitch, I'm not a motherfucking doctor. And she was like, I knew Ray wasn't gonna go nowhere. I got those texts too. Hold on.
That's the thing I don't get. Like, how are you going to sit over there in these spaces now and tell these people that I said something dirty, make up shit that you have no proof of, that I said something dirty about them, when you actually did talk shit about them?
I hear you, Tommy, baby. I hear you, Tommy, baby. Listen, whatever everybody else decides to do, that's on them, but over here, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to call it out for exactly what it is. I don't give a fuck. She was here, but now she ain't. You know what I mean? Yeah, because we're gonna call it exactly. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna stand all 10 every single time. I don't give a fuck. You could be here today, and we could find out you're being a messy bitch on the day and all that shit, and you ain't gonna be here tomorrow. I can promise you that. That ain't nothing fucking new over here. You know what I mean? Is what it is. I ain't gonna sit around and watch you play in everybody's face. Nope. Not happening. Judging people out here just doing the my cat would never. My cat would never. Don't, Snark, me and you have an agreement. Don't cry, Snark. Me and, yeah, you know, more people should be like me and Snark, you know? If I do stuff, if I choose a green straw instead of, and Snark doesn't like it, Snark has permission to go live tomorrow and drag me for having a blue straw. And ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Because we have an agreement. She knows if my mask gets dusty enough, I'm gonna let her know and we're gonna work it out. You know? But my blue sock, do I have blue socks? I don't think I have blue socks. I got bee socks. I have a whole bee costume. I should probably put that on sometime. The skirt actually looks really nice as a hat. It does. Don't drag me.
And act like, oh, it was because we were beefing. So it's okay if you do it. Like, it's excusable if you use, oh, we were beefing excuse. That's some bullshit. You're a fucking coward ass bitch.
Exactly. It's the bumblebee, not the bumblebees. I do have a bumblebee shoe, Kendra. I ain't even shitting you.
Hey, bitch, I'll cash app you for a picture of you. I'm just saying. Listen, I can't sit here and say, regardless of when this happened, that this shit does not mess with me, because it does, especially just the timing and everything, because I wasn't in a good spot before. So it's like,
yeah, I know.
It's like a slap, which I mean, it is what it is. I ain't about to put, fuck that shit. Anybody who has ever had the privilege to get to know my wonderful child, okay, if I have given you the access to be able to talk to my kid on the phone, or, you know, see pictures of her, which if you do follow me and I allow you to do that, I post her now because unfortunately she was posted on this app, which is fine. I love showing my baby. It's just, you know how this app is. I have went 2 days in the last 6 years. She'll be 6 on the 23rd. I have went 2 days without my child. Do you understand that? And I went crazy for those 2 days, and I chose to have the break. I needed the break. It's the same thing over and over. I need a break, I need a break, I need a break, and then I get it, and I don't even know what to do with myself, because I surround myself around being a good mom, okay? Because I didn't have good parents. I didn't have parents that gave a shit about me, okay? I didn't have parents that gave a fuck about how I felt. I didn't have parents that gave a shit about anything that had to do with me. That's the reason I was out on the street at 12 years old selling drugs to feed myself with this same brother who passed away 2 days ago, okay? So I want you to know that when you sit there and you talk shit about people who have went through, I mean, hell in their lives, and don't use it as a reason to come on here and be pieces of shit, I hope you know that karma comes back on you, okay? I really do. Because ever since, because mind you, I was in active addiction when I found out I was pregnant. I was. The second I seen those pink lines, I quit cold fucking turkey, and that could have unalived me. Do you understand? I quit cold turkey that second. I didn't touch it. That could have unalived me by itself. I didn't go get any help. I done it on my own. And then I worked my ass off for 39 weeks. I worked and got bitched out to the point by my boss that they finally made me leave the week before I got induced at 18 years old. Okay? I've done it. I've built myself from the ground up. Nobody but fucking me, okay? Me. When nobody believed in my ass, I did. Okay? And now I've got a little girl who believes in me and looks up to me and tells me every day unprompted, because I hate compliments. I can't take them. They make me uncomfortable. She tells me every day, at least once a day, how good of a mom I am. Because I know what she likes. I know just by looking at her that she's feeling a little off, that her mood's a little off. Something's wrong. I ask my baby at least 1,000,000 times a day if she's okay. And people are like, why are you asking her that? I'm just checking on her. I want my baby at 5 years old knows that she can come to me about anything and be able to communicate with me, and I will never put her down for it. I will never invalidate her feelings, and she will always be safe for me. That same baby, okay? That same baby knows that I would lay my life down on any given second for that baby. Oh, I would do insane things to save my baby, okay? This same baby who, if she sees somebody crying, she will stop what she's doing and go get some toilet paper and be like, here, mommy, here. I don't want you sad. She'll do it for anybody. So I don't want anybody to sit here and act like I can't be alone with my baby when it's only been me and her. Since the second she was born, it's been me and her. And mind you, I was a damn kid myself. I was 18 years old when I had my baby. I was 18. And 9 months ago, before that, had freshly cold turkey got off methamphetamines by myself with no support, no help. Half my family didn't even know I was addicted. Do you understand me? They didn't know till I had done had my baby and was doing good and sat down and had the courage to tell them what I had went through because I hid it so fucking well. Everything in my life I have dealt with by my fucking self. And never fucking used it for a reason to be a piece of shit. Never. I have always gave everybody the benefit of the doubt. So the fact that every single time I try to be good to somebody on this motherfucking app, they come to attack the character that I have as a mother is insane to me. I don't know what I have done to make all of you hate me so fucking bad. But I promise you, regardless of how bad y'all don't like me or how I act or how I talk or how I carry myself, that will never change the fact that I am a damn good mother and I live every day of my life trying to be better than I was the day before and make sure that she doesn't have to face any of the traumas I had to when I was a kid, okay? And that's all I'd give a damn about doing. At all.
Kendra, you know you're a good mom. You know that, no matter what these people say. Because every time you look at your daughter, you know that you're a good mom. Right? Every time that little girl turns to you and says, Mom, what about this? And Mom, how about this? And Mom, or whatever she says to you, I don't know, I'm not kid friendly really, but you know that every single time she looks to you for guidance or an answer or whatever, you're a good mom.
I mean, y'all just seen me work 10 days in a freaking row to make sure she got the birthday present she wanted. My baby comes to me with one thing, she's gotta only tell me one thing once. She wants something once, she needs something once. I'm on it, I got it. She knows, she knows if she has nobody, she has me. That has been instilled in her brain since the second she was born.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I tried to message, we've been messaging, but nobody on here knows you, except your daughter is the product of your being a good parent, right? You know that. And I know it hurts that this person said what they said about you and you thought you could trust them. And unfortunately, life's full of all those kind of lessons where you think you can trust people and then they turn out to be snakes. So, I know it sucks. It sucks that you have to learn it that way, but
Yeah, I've never not known Kendra to not have her baby. Her babies are pride and joy. Everybody that knows Kendra, whether you're mad at her or dislike her or not, you still know and understand that Kendra's baby is her top priority. It doesn't take a rocket scientist, even if Kendra's not that active at times. What the fuck?
Well, I think I think people attack that about her because they know it's her one vulnerable spot. You know what I mean? Kendra's had a pretty pretty tough life that really could toughen your outer shell. But that one spot is soft because she really loves her daughter.
Yeah, and Brie, fuck you for that. Like you didn't have a right not only to not talk about her parenting or her child or anything or her struggle. And not just her, sadly, it seems to be your common denominator with everybody you beef with. That's the first thing you go to is, oh, they're addicted to this, and all this shit must be right. And I don't mean to bring this up because I know it's really fucked up, but isn't Wasty Casey the one that called CPS on you?
Yes, and I just want to make it very clear. I'm just being real. I don't even want to argue with him. Like, here's my thing.
Brie, for you to even bring up the fact that somebody called CPS on another creator and nothing even came about it because it was unfucking founded is fucking insane. To say that you would even agree to that and nothing even came of it. Like, what is
MJ, I don't like talking about the extent of this a lot, but I have to remind you that it wasn't just CPS. I had a actual abuse detective show up to my door and question my 5-year-old alone, GUN on her hip and all. Yeah, my child was put through hell for 30 to 45 days, okay? And I let them come in and do whatever the hell they wanted to. They spoke to me. They spoke both the CPS worker and the detective. I had multiple CPS workers talk to me, evaluate me. They told me, they said, you do not act or even look like you're on drugs, so why would I rug test you if I have no suspicion? Your child's fed, she's taken care of, she's obviously spoiled rotten, this, that, and the third. They asked her, my child had to be asked if she had ever seen her mommy put anything up her nose. Do you understand? Yes, at 5 years old, by a stranger she had never met before. Yeah. I don't bring that here to use against these people because quite frankly, I don't want people to hound people. I just want me and Casey to be able to go our separate fucking ways and leave it the fuck alone. I don't want to continue to, one, put out my child's trauma on here, two, risk any kind of argument between me and Casey stirring back up. But the fact that these people and a whole ass law enforcement official, a detective, came into my home, questioned my 5-year-old, and found nothing. Why am I still being portrayed as a fucking awful parent? Why am I still having to hear shit about me being an awful fucking mother when I'm not an awful mother? If anything, I am a very hands-on involved mother. My child even goes to work with me, dog. My child goes to work with me, bitch. Do you understand?
I'm jealous. I want to go to work with you.
And when she goes to work with me and she wants to clean, guess what? Every time she cleans something, I'll give her money for it. I'm building a work ethic in my fucking 5-year-old. I'm 24 years old, okay? If anything, I'm doing damn good for my fucking self and my damn kid, whether I'm still living with my mom or not, quite frankly, because I'm about to get out of here too. Shit takes time, especially in this fucking economy, especially when you're one fucking human. Okay? But I get the shit done. I grind and I hustle and I fucking push myself to the point that I am so tired, bitch. I am so tired all the fucking time. But you know what I do? I get up and I keep it pushing. I have no other fucking choice. Because if I'm not going to get that shit for my child and I'm not going to make the life for my child that I want for my child, nobody's going to. I know that shit. I know nobody's coming to save my motherfucking ass. I learned that very young, okay? I learned that very fucking young. I learned all I had was my motherfucking self. And I feel like with the cards I was fucking given, I've done pretty goddamn good. Quite frankly. I still have plenty of time left. So I've been to therapy. I've actually been to behavioral therapy, if you want to be honest, for my disorder. I'm actually doing really good. This is my first crash out in a good minute.
You don't know anybody any explanations, just so you know. You can explain and let out whatever feelings you have, of course, but you don't know anybody.
It's just shit like this. Like, y'all motherfuckers, you don't realize my brother died 2 days ago. Y'all push and push and push and push and push, and then when somebody loses their shit, they need to go to therapy. Right? It's not the fact that my brother just passed away. I woke up to find out my brother was gone. Right.
Yes. Yeah, but you're amazing, and don't let anybody take that away from you. I just told you that a few weeks. I don't even know how long ago it was, but I was just telling Kendra, having that work ethic in someone so young is ridiculous. Like your daughter's gonna go really far because she's gonna learn from what you're doing, and you're gonna go really far. Like, I'm older, I know, Kendra.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna have to get up out of here. I just want to say, y'all so quick to worry about mental fucking health, right? And y'all so quick to worry about how the fuck y'all treat people. But y'all continuously refuse to look at how y'all drag people and their children and families into shit for years. And then when they finally get pushed to a point of losing their shit after they've been made to look like some absent piece of shit fucking mom, which is nowhere near what the fuck I am by any damn means. And then y'all act like there's no reason for anybody to be acting the way they're acting. You know what?
Yeah, no.
Man? This
I
app
get the crash
sucks.
out because it becomes too much, and then it comes from people that play in your face. That's the worst fucking part. They play in your face. They're not transparent about how they actually feel about you or what they've said about you. And yeah, no, I get it. And yeah, I'm really fucking proud of you. And like Ranger said, everything you're doing correct. And your daughter's gonna grow up. All those things that you were missing, and it's remarkable that you pick up those pieces and you still use the strength to try to instill it in your own child. That you take those steps no matter what you went through or the trauma or your own struggles. And that's admirable. It doesn't matter what the fuck they say, because they can't take that from you. You do that all on your own, so fuck them.
And let's be honest, Kendra, you of all people would have plenty of reasons to have excuses not to be the way you are, and you aren't.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Like, you could be like, well, my childhood sucked,
you
and
took
blah,
the
blah,
high
blah. Yeah.
But this goes back to me saying about Bree. This is the dangers in using shit like that to poke at people that have turned their life around, or fight every fucking day to keep their life turned around. Shit like that makes it risky and makes people want to turn around and say fuck it. So fuck you for that, Bree. Fuck you for that.
I don't know, man. I just want to. Yeah.
You keep your head up.
Addicts, whether in active addiction or recovery, are humans. They are always a human with a story who pushed them to run from the demons they're running from, which caused them to get into addiction.
Correct.
My biggest thing, have more empathy for people. Y'all are so quick to, oh, but what about me? What about me? What about me? Have empathy for other motherfuckers. At the end of the fucking day, everybody's going through fucking something, and y'all are so quick to talk fucking shit and try to just put people down. And I feel like your lives would be a lot more easier and a lot more happier if y'all would just worry about your fucking selves and not what everybody else is doing. I appreciate you letting me crash the fuck out, MJ.
Anytime.
I love everybody who sent me the gifts. Thank you so much. And thank you for everybody for the love and comments. I'm gonna drop down. Y'all have a good day.
You keep your head up.
I'll drop down too. I was gonna show her a funny video, but it's fine. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Fuck them. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. It really is. And sadly, it happens more often than not. And the insensitivity of topics like that. Coming from people that you know damn well have skeletons in their own closet is fucking crazy to me. It's just, it's so fucking unfortunate. But I can say, and there was a point in time where me and Kendra, like, butt heads. I don't want to say we were beefing, because we never really, like, super beef, but even in that time, there's never been a time that I haven't seen Kendra be a mom, and a good one. So that's fucking crazy. I don't understand why when people beef, like, it's the first things you want to fucking talk about, like, just to what, make yourself feel better? Like, I'll never understand. I don't understand. I'll never understand. Or to cross the line so much as trying to co-sign somebody that called an agency on a mother and child and put a child through just straight fucking trauma. And let me tell you something. I was a child that grew up in the system. I was a child that grew up in the system. And if you weren't a child that grew up in the system, and some had it good, but let me tell you, back then when I went through the shit was not great. Until you've had to deal with people from the fucking system, you don't get to talk about what you agree with or disagree with when people make those fucking calls. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to clap for people that put kids through trauma. Like, that's just, yeah. Mm-mm. And Bree, in my opinion, that's exactly what you did. You clapped for somebody who put a child through trauma. And then, furthermore, beyond the child, the mother as well. Right? And it's just weird to me that you've been such a victim of people talking about your parenting and your children, right? So I'm just trying to decide, like, do you think it's okay because you do it on the back end behind everybody's back? Should that make people less of a victim? Just because people had enough balls to say it to your fucking face, which is something you lacked? Because do you want to go live and talk about the difference? Because I don't really fucking see one. Because it's just becoming more and more clear that I think that your end ultimate goal is to just be a fucking victim at this point. Of anything you can be. Because sadly, you're doing the same shit to people that you cry about. Yeah. True story. That's plain and clear. In your own words, actually. That's not me spinning a narrative or creating a lie. We heard it out of your own mouth. Yeah. It was clips of shit you had to say about people. While actively being on the app, being the accountability plea. You want everyone else to take accountability, but you think it's okay because your shit was set on the back end. And you what? Thought it would never be exposed? Do I have that right? Because that's what it's giving. That's what it's giving. You know? So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be interested to see what your next live's going to be about. I'm also, thank you guys so much. I'm also going to be interested to see what spaces you're now welcome in. Oh, you're good. Kendra, you're always good over here. You already know. You already know it's going to be all 10 over here. And they're going to want to tread lightly with your testimony as well. You're allowed your testimony because you don't talk about your testimony very often. So you're allowed that. If bitches can sit on this bitch and drop panties and piss in boxes and talk about this and all the other crazy messes and rubbing their husband's feet while laying half naked in bed, people get to share their testimony. So they're going to tread real fucking lightly with that because I've honestly been waiting to cancel myself. I've just been really good. And I didn't figure it'd be appropriate on the Lord's Day. But yeah, they're going to want to tread lightly. I am definitely going to be watching to see where Bree's welcome. I'm also going to be watching to see what kind of accountability she takes, because it's going to be really important. Or if somehow she's going to go live and be a victim again and try to rerun through all this horrible shit that everybody's done, okay? Because that's going to tell me a lot, which I already pretty much know. You try your best to not talk about bullshit. Yeah, no, and honestly, that's one of the main things about you, Kendra, is you don't ever get on this bitch and try to act like a victim. You very rarely talk about any of this shit. Even when that shit happened, you were still asking people to not talk about it. And that's the shit that stands out. So when you actually want to get a box and talk about how much it hurt you or what it actually did, because assholes want to play in your face. No, yeah, it's going to happen every time. I'm going to let it happen every single time. Unless I know it's a moment that I need to intervene. 110%. And I'm really fucking proud of you. And I'm going to keep saying that. Really fucking proud of you. What you're doing is noble. What you're doing is things that most people can't do. Because they struggle so hard and they have no idea how the fuck to pull out of it. So yeah, you definitely get all the kudos. Because regardless of any of that, we still have paths in life that we get to choose. And you chose the right one. To keep climbing and to be better. So yeah, you get all of my applause. I don't give a fuck what they have to say. Don't give a shit. But yeah, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to see how Bree My guess is she's probably going to be disappeared for a while, but if not, my assumption is that she's going to go live and somehow make sure that everyone else is a problem to not have to take that accountability. She's going to be really negative, and she's just going to be on the I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to hop off here. I love you guys. Fuck you, Bree. That shit's weird. It probably would have been less weird if you wouldn't have been making everybody else in an attacking manner seem like you needed them to take accountability for shit when you literally were actually the one that did 10 times more to them than what they did to you. That's fucking weird to me. Completely fucking weird to me. It's fake. And then to sit in their faces. It's fake. To sit in their safe spaces is fake. To want to be kikiing with Kendra in chats and this and this and that, that's fake as fuck. When you literally agreed and basically applauded her child's trauma. You did. Hands down. You agreed, essentially, with that call being made. Fuck you for that. That's weird. Coming from a mother herself, that's fucking weird. Coming from somebody who sits on this app and has used multiple times people bringing up her children or her parenting and all this shit, that's fucking weird. Hands down, I'll stand outside on it. It's fucking weird. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Because you 110% thought it was going to slide on the back end, you talking about somebody's child and all the other shit. So yeah, fuck you for that. You aren't welcome where I'm at. Over here. Mm-hmm. And I hope others follow suit. Because why would you want to trust somebody like that? Why would you want to trust somebody like that in your circle? Think you wish, Chase. Why would you? Well, there's no beneficial anything to that. It's actually dangerous. Yeah, sad shit. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Kendra, keep your fucking head up. Fuck them. Fuck them. You keep doing exactly what you need to do. Yeah. I'm gonna go eat a snack and go to the gym or something. Go for a walk. I don't know. These assholes!